Hello, this is HektontheMage here on PSN or DarkElf85 on YouTube, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. Yes, it has been a while since I've been playing at all. I know. Shit happens. Wait, it's only 38 seconds. Oops. Well, whatever. It's not like I'm getting monetized or anything. Anywho,
welcome.
I wasn't feeling the best previously. Clearly. Hence, if I'm not on making a recording, and definitely this summer, as much as I wanted to, I'm not doing any of my the recording LPs. That's not going to happen. That's totally not going to happen. Because my computer gets too hot. I mean, I have two computers next side by side to each other in my bedroom. I have a PC Windows 10 and a older iMac. Well, iMac with like whatever, is it High Sierra? I don't know, whichever maximum mountain range my iMac can handle, which I believe is High Sierra, whatever version. So yeah, combine that with the humidity and hot weather, that's not gonna happen. But yeah, I wasn't feeling the best the week and a half or whatever, so yeah, that was a thing. So I'm hoping to do this. Probably not going to get Robert finished. I wanted to be done with this and then just have the Ni no Kuni, but yeah, that didn't happen. We're going on day 2, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, you click on message. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing okay. Good news for me. Well, kind of good news. I have to figure out what to do with my old exercise bike, foldable one, because I bought a new one, which longer. Now I kind of know maybe how I caused it to get damaged in the first place. Maybe. I mean, to be honest, I'm probably too big for it. But hoping it can last longer. Because the whole point of the exercise bike was, especially this summer, was so I could like watch, especially now since I have my TV elevated, I can watch YouTube or something, or TV or Netflix or whatever, which I haven't been watching Netflix. I've been paying for it without watching it. But doing something while exercising so I can exercise, you know. Especially if my back is hurting a whole lot and I don't want to try to do boxing or walking or whatever, because the walk away the pound stuff can get just boring fast. Anywho, yes, hi. Oh yeah, talking, because it's a VN, visual novel. I had a lot of fun with Robert the last time we hung out, even though he's a bit kooky, crazy, and we do strange shit. But I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I've tried messaging him a few times, and Dadbook says he hasn't even read them. Haven't even seen him come out of his house, actually. He's dead. Decided to send him one last message, figuring that this will produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. Of course it's gonna be whiskey, because you know, the older you get, that's something that doesn't screw up your body. I don't know. Unlike everything else. I'm not getting grouchy or senile. I'm not that old. But yeah. Anyway, I walk away from my computer because at this point, I know he's not messaging me back anytime soon. I'm debating whether or not I'm going to shut my window because the humidity is wafting it. I'm trying to circulate the air I mean, today was supposed to be a little bit cooler, except not really. And then it rained when it was like a 20% chance, and the forecast didn't say it was going to rain. My weather app. If it's in the 20% range, it's not going to show it on the screen. And then, oh, random, it's raining. Oh, let's show it now. Yeah, bothers me. I was caught out in the rain earlier today. I decided to go out today, even though I wasn't going to. And so, yeah, that was a thing. It didn't rain that much. It was like light rain. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I assume my laptop didn't get damaged. So, yeah. Anywho, all right. I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up on work. What work? No, what work? I really want to know what work. All I know he does is jigsaw puzzles and watching TV. That's it. That's all I know of my character. What work? The house is relatively clean. Not when you look at that living room. Maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. I'll bake her favorite pie. Dear Lord, if I am a single parent, is this what I'm going to be doing? No. Knowing me, I'm a workaholic. So, besides the fact that if I ever adopt a child or more, they're going to be going into counseling. He didn't give us our first cell phone until we were 16, or something. Hell no, my child's not going to have a cell phone when they're young. Fuck that. I know that's what society is expecting people to do nowadays, but motherfuckers. Plus, that's expensive. Anyway, sorry. The thoughts Dark has. These aren't dark stories now. These are dark thoughts. Okay. I root through the pantry and pull out all the ingredients. I just realized I haven't clipped my toenails and I need to do that. Sorry, off topic. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago. Oh no. But I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. Oh, it's this one, I think. Oh, is this the one where, I thought we did a version of this. Pretty sure. Anyway, start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into a saucepan to make the filling. Normally I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. I'm making a pie. Oh man, I can never remember what temperature is supposed to set the oven at. Pretty sure it's 375, but I could be wrong. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. Where's my face palm action, emote, whatever? My special twist on my grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about. It really makes the cherries extra flavorful. MSG. I don't know. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? Oh dear Lord. Yeah. I hope I don't put too much almond. Yeah, we did do this because no matter what choice you pick, it's implying that she says that it tastes like crap, but then it doesn't. It's weird. Oh, it's almond extract. Duh. Oops, accidentally poured a little too much in. Way too much. Yeah, we're not doing that. You don't put in tons of almond extract on anything. No. Salt. What's salt? Duh. Just a pinch of salt to bring out the natural sweetness of the cherries. Oops, I accidentally pour a little too much. You don't pour salt. Never mind. Depends on how you have the salt container. Okay, we're gonna add more cherries. Oh, it's more cherries, duh. Being the most important part of a cherry pie, I truly believe that you can never have enough cherries. Let's turn the cherry down to 11. Okay, I don't know how you're pouring that, but whatever. You would think you'd be scooping them out of the can if you're using it from a can. Sure, it's fine. Baking is an art, and some of the most beautiful art is made from mistakes, and also the music stopped. Finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there? 50 minutes? Oh, I'll just wing it. Oh, dear Lord. Man's going to be so excited. That kid loves a good pie. Yeah, a good pie is the key phrase. I have a seat at the kitchen table and do word jumbles. See? Word jumbles. Until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Pops. What smells like pie in here? Oh, yeah. I forgot that's what my face looks like now. Or my character. It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside. Yes! Hey, it's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are objective-based confection. What are you trying to get out of me? I've been leading a double life. Amanda, I have terrible news for you. I believe I did that earlier, but I like it. I'm actually a pro skater and aspiring astronaut and bank robber. The lifestyle is calling me back and I must go. One last job. You know how it is. This pie was the only way I knew how to tell you. Well, I appreciate the years we spent together, but a trade-up is a trade-up. Remember me when you are kicking your feet up in Ibiza. I think I have a vague idea where that place is. I don't want to say it because then I will seem stupid when I am probably wrong. I want to say that's in the Middle East. Someplace. See? I'm probably already wrong. Anywho. Thanks for all the pie. We share a cordial handshake. I wait for a few more minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on a rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig into it before it's ready. Huh. What? Does it look kind of weird to you? Yeah, see? I don't really think there's a correct way for this. Oh. That's taking artistic license on what cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying this because, you know, seems like you might have baked this pie incorrectly. And you're currently right now trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? Well, was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? I don't even want to know how that happened. Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you just eat the pie, Panda, and die afterwards? I cut us a few slices and we sit down to eat. The cherry filling oozes out of the sides and the buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda takes a bite. Oh, yeah, okay, so it is crap and she just lies. What's wrong? Is it not good?
Oh.
Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No, I just blew the heck out of the roof of my mouth. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you. I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right, the pie is pretty incredible, as it always is. See, this is why I'm confused, because Dark thinks it's fine. So does that mean my character has a shitty palate and he just can't taste, or he's able to eat anything? Like, I'm able to eat anything if I'm really hungry and or tired. Usually, well, I don't know about tired. It's usually when I'm hungry. If I'm really hungry, I'll eat anything, even if it's shit. Well, obviously not literal shit. That's not going to be helpful. Now, there are some exceptions to that. There are some things, like, for example, at the Dark Stories. And my curtain is blowing like a mofo, and it's kind of bothering me. Anyway, no, at the store, they have, like, the store brand food items, and the store brand food items are not the best, normally. Usually, normally. But I can tolerate it. It's not like, oh my gosh, this is so orgasmic pizza. No, it's just edible. Okay. I'm really proud of you for making a pie without burning the new house down. I got a few dad tricks up my dad's sleeve. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media make us out to be. Maybe we as a society should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole. Dad, your sleeve is on fire. Run to the sink and put myself out. Pride will be my undoing. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hoops before she retreats to her room to do her homework. I go back to my word jumbles. Hey, this one spells cat. Oh, dear Lord. Backwards is tack. Not tact, but tack. Different thing. As the evening trickles by, we eat dinner. I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications. I don't think my parents ever helped me with any of my scholarship applications, which makes me question what kind of craziness are scholarship applications these days. That's what I want to know. Like, they weren't meant to be difficult. Like, you should have been able to understand how to fill it out. I don't know, maybe it's something like the lineage of your family history and education. I have no idea. And we both start getting ready for bed. So I check Dad book one last time before I climb into bed. Is this going to be like an actual, like, come have sex with me, Robert date? So nothing from Robert. Huh. Hope he's okay. I turn out the lights and lie down. Hey. Dark. Hey. Hey, Dark. Hey, I'm outside. Come outside. Ugh. What is that? I was just on the verge of falling asleep. Climb out of bed and try to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen illuminates the dark room. I'm glad he doesn't have it on his smartphone. I think they have smartphones in this game. Maybe. They have some kind of cell phone. Okay. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off, when I notice what's happening on screen. Don't make me honk. I will honk. Get out of here. Okay, so we are actually in his car, oddly enough. Or he has a car. Dude, it's 9 p.m. Leave me alone. Okay, now in real life, I'm joking. That's not... I mean, that's where my parents normally go to bed. Except not this morning. By this morning, I mean nighttime for my mother, at least, because my sister, my mom, and myself and we all played video games. So, anyway, but yeah, she went to bed after 10. Kept her an hour later. Okay. No, I don't think they always go to bed at 9, but they usually do. Although she might know. She wasn't in her bedroom. I don't know. I don't know. Confusion. Anyway, sidetracking. I look out my window and sure enough, there's Robert leaning up against his pickup truck in my driveway. Of course he has a pickup truck. Okay, so we actually are going to go on a date. It's not like time to bang. Okay. I open up my door to try and figure out what's going on. Hey. Hey?
Oh.
Wanna hang? Was kind of sleeping.
Huh.
That's no fun. Come hang out. I would argue that sleeping is very fun, but I don't. I think it's because it's humid and hot out, but like my back has been horrible. Like ever since I came back from my like 5-day vacation, which I don't really consider that a vacation because it's only 5 days. My mini vacation, my back has been hurting me. I even went to Honeywell, well, basically Oriental Clinic, medicine clinic, to get like some acupuncture and massage and stuff done. I'm going to do that every time I have a counseling appointment or afterwards, hopefully. But it's already starting to act up again. I'm like, ah. But yeah, right now sleep is not fun for me. I'm like, fuck sleep. And fuck my mattress. Fuck it all. I just don't know where to buy the same kind of size to fit the frame and just what. Like, hey, apartment complex, dormitory people, here, take this mattress that you gave me. Or maybe you didn't give it to me. Maybe the previous owners bought this mattress and we could take it out whenever we want, except, yeah, not really. Anyway, but yeah, I would not agree with my character Dark. Sleep sucks. You need it, but it sucks. I don't have to be anywhere in the morning. Might as well live a little. Sure. Cool. You plan on going out like that? I look down and realize I am, in fact, not wearing pants.
Oh.
I mean, I don't mind. Right. 1 second. What was that? What? Do I go to sleep without... Please tell me I had at least underwear on. Gosh. I ran inside and threw on my going out pants, shoes, and a jacket. I grab my keys and meet Robert back outside. Why are you grabbing your keys when if... Aren't we taking his trunk? Trunk. Fuck. Ready? Ready. I'm screwing up the voices. Hop in. I jump into the passenger seat of his, I guess for the front door or whatever, of his old red pickup truck. He has a red pickup truck? Of course it's red. I don't know. Have I ever seen a red pickup truck? I mean, I probably have, but I mean, like, never mind. I'm tired. It's not that late. Anyway, no, I haven't seen... I mean, I've seen... Well, trucks in Korea are a little bit different. Like, there's a type of truck that I've seen. It's kind of small and compact, which is pretty cool, and you can load quite a lot on it. But I'm assuming since this is supposed to be like... No, they're in Maine, so this is like USA, so there's probably some big crappy, like, what? Toyota. Not Toyota. Not Chevrolet, or maybe Chevrolet, but, hold on. No, Toyota. Yeah, that's right. No, isn't Toyota... What's the one that does that song like a rock or whatever? Isn't that... No, it's not Toyota. I don't remember. I don't know my brands of vehicles. I haven't owned my own vehicle in like over 11 years now, or almost 11 years or whatever. I don't really give a damn. Anywho, and I'm never going to own a truck because that's that's way too high off the ground. I always wanted to have like a Jeep or something like that, but it's too high off the ground. I can't do it. Okay, anyway. I have to move a few empty cigarette packets and gas station receipts out of the way before I can sit. Robert silently starts the car and we drive out of the cul-de-sac. And this dark needs water, and I need to hit the right button.
Oh.
Wait, why is the vehicle shaking like a mofo? I guess it's old pickup truck. Wait, now it's stopped. Now it's weird. Here's a hula girl. You like Tom Waits? I don't know who Tom Waits is. I assume it's a singer. Hoist that rag, baby. Before I can answer, Robert turns up the radio. Yep, that's Tom Waits, all right. He lights a cigarette and cracks the window. We drive together in silence. So, where are we going? Robert doesn't respond. Gosh darn it, Robert. Robert? Oh, I heard you. Oh, I heard you. Sorry. He's supposed to sound like Solid Snake. No, I'm not good at it. No. He still doesn't answer my question. I look out the window and notice that Robert's taking us to the highway. I twiddle my thumbs. Highway to the danger zone. With Robert, I forgot his last name. Highway to the danger zone. Okay. Well, whatever I've gotten myself into, it looks like I'm in for the night. I settle down. I settle into my seat and watch streetlights pass by. On the highway. Actually, there could be streetlights on the highway. Never mind. I glance over to Robert, who's driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does, but there's something a bit more there I just can't place. Say nothing. I remember what Robert said about hating small talk and decide to keep my mouth shut. He notices me staring. Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm a little nervous. Just hang on. We're almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where we are. I think we're moving at a slight incline, but I'm not so sure. Apparently I can't look out the window. Through the headlights. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of the car and I sit... Wait, what? I know I didn't read the full sentence, so I'm kind of off. Robert gets out of the car. First of all, there needs to be a comma, and that's what is really bothering me. And I'm bothered that there's not correct grammar. And I sit for a second, unsure if he wants me to get out too. I mean, I understand maybe why in this case you may not have the comma, because you have a second comma, or you would have two commas there, kind of near each other. But you should. What are you waiting for? hastily exit the car. It's not a car, it's a truck. You already explained that it's a truck. Robert and I didn't comment on that earlier, but, you know. Maybe it was a benefit of the doubt. Nope. Robert sits on the bed of his truck and... See, you have it in the same line! Sits on the bed of his truck and pats the space next to him. Oh, that's pretty. I sit down and take in the view. We're on a hill overlooking the city skyline against the bay. The cool night air wow. The cool night air rustles some trees near us as lights blink in the distance. I want some cool night air, not some human night air with occasional wind gust. Off to the side, I can see an entrance to a dense forest. Man, it's also gorgeous. And then Robert makes it awkward and uncomfortable, and of course probably to do it on purpose. This is where I come to masturbate. What?
Huh.
I'm kidding. What's wrong with you? This is my little spot where I come to think. I thought he thinks out in the forest. I thought we met him when he was doing that with Craig, I thought. It's nice.
Huh.
You can see the whole city from up here. Really gives you some perspective. Robert reaches behind him and pulls something out from under his jacket. It glints in the moonlight, and I suddenly realize what it is. A Glock. A Glock. I don't know guns. I don't know. Oh shit, that's a knife. Oh, it's a knife. Okay. No, it's a dirk. Duh. No. Oh. Please don't stab me. Oh my gosh. Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small piece of wood. It's his, probably whittles wood. People usually do that when thinking. Okay, I know I'm not going to say people usually do that, but I have been told that. And I believe the first time I heard about that was when I was in Boy Scouts, oddly enough. Dark was in Boy Scouts? Kind of. Yes. Sort of. For a little bit, let's just say. Please don't stab me with that either. Oh, please. Robert takes the knife to the piece of wood and starts carving at it. Oh, my gosh, what a dummy. I breathe a very audible sigh of relief as Robert looks at me sideways. Did you think I was going to stab you just now? What? No. Hate to break it to you, but I did, in fact, bring you out here to harvest your organs. I'm going to play along. Yeah, well, you think you caught me in your trap, but I knew. For years I've been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, friend, and reap what you will.
Oh.
2 steps ahead of you at all times. That's how I operate. Ha! Nothing gets past you, huh?
Hey.
Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a folding knife that he opens and hands to me.
Oh.
I'm going to warn you. The last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, correct? As you can't tell when you're kidding. I'm so many levels of irony deep that I've forgotten what humor is. He and I laugh.
Oh.
Have you ever whittled before? Considering I'm not a grandpa, no. Ooh, what do you mean by that? Well, I just thought that you have a block of wood shipped to you along with your first Social Security check. Oh, Dark, I'll have you know that whittling is a time-honored tradition enjoyed by both young and old alike. That you're dismissing it before you even tried it speaks volumes about your character.
Oh.
However, because I've gotten to know you for some time, and I've come to think of us as friends, I'm willing to attribute it to ignorance instead of malice.
Oh.
What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. Oh no, I feel like this is a mini-game. I thought I was going to need to delete crap. Do 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 deep deep do 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 deep 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 do deep do do do. That's correct. Like, it moves around, and so I have, like, no idea where my thing is supposed to be at. It bothers me so much. You're gonna watch me delete some dad book. Did I just fuck that up? I might have. I don't really know. Fuck, I'm loading! No. Stop it. Damn it! I was right. I was right. How do I knife that wood? Ooh. That's a good start. What is it? A pencil? A knitting needle? I was thinking pencil. Let's do knitting needle. But only one. You made a useless knitting needle. Okay, fine. Fuck off, game. What? Tell me about this one. Tongue depressor. I should put that in my first aid kit. Never know when you might need one. Okay, that's a little bit better. I can move it while it's falling. I don't think you really need to move it. What? What's the story here? Toothpick, bubble popper, something to make me look tougher. Something to make me look tougher. It's working. Think you could take me in a fight. Probably. Tough guy accessory. Yeah. So you can move it while it's... This is actually fun. Wow. What the fudge? What's this? Oh, it's a pick. Chicken nugget? I don't know. Ouija board planchette. Ouija board planchette. Now all you need to do is carve up a board and we're set. And also maybe carve a ghost. Ouija board planchette. Is that how you pronounce it? I was thinking it was like a guitar pick or something. What the fudge is the... It looks like a two-dimensional peep. Nice form. What's it supposed to be? I can't save. It's you. You really captured my likeness. I'm impressed. You made Robert, I guess. That's so weird. What? How many of these are there? Interesting. What do we have here? Chopstick ambidextrous. It's a stick. Chopstick ambidextrous. Ooh, this is huge. Oh no, there's two pieces in the way! That moves oddly when you move it. If you keep this up, you'll be whittling, be a whittling pro in no time. It's a duck or a swan. New friend. Looks like swan. Nice work. The meanest bird. They are mean. Ah, well, geese are close, in my opinion. Those are the ones that freaked the heck out of me when I was in grad school. In my first apartment. More about that later, maybe. Ah, it's a My Little Pony. Okay, no. Beautiful handiwork. What do you call it? Big old dog. That is not a dog. The spirit of the Mustang. Sir Horsington the Brave. A brave and noble name for a brave and noble creature. Beautiful gift for Amanda. No, whittling's pretty cool if you know what you're doing. Seriously. Because you can make models and toys and whatnot. Okay, now... No. No, stop it. I need to delete shit. Deleting shit. We gotta delete shit. Why is it Meet Craig? I don't... Whatever. I guess they have titles for them. Oh yeah, at the beginning for each person. That's why. It's so small, my screen. It's ridiculous. Okay, now I need to drink some water. Trace Agamnida. Ugh. And then open up a new bottle of water. This one is sparkling lemon water. I don't like lemon. I prefer lime. So if we're ever on a date, you and I, whoever you are, you go and you get me sparkling lime water, you've got my heart. Robert and I sat in silence for a while, carving our pieces of wood. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's actually kind of relaxing. I glance over to see what Robert's working on. He's carving a smaller wooden knife. Ah, that's what you get for not paying attention. I say that to my character. While I'm distracted, the knife slices into my thumb. Blood gushes all over my little wooden carving. Robert is lost in carving and doesn't notice me bleeding everywhere. Robert still doesn't notice. Robert, I'm dying. I'm bleeding to death. Robert finally looks over. He reaches into his jacket again. Jesus, how much stuff does this guy keep in there? And pulls out a red bandana. He wraps it around my thumb. Hold tight. He hops off the truck and I can hear him rummaging around in his car. He comes back a moment later with a well-stocked first aid kit. Robert carefully wipes all the blood off of my hand and swipes a bit of antiseptic onto the cut. With surprising gentleness, he places a bit of gauze on the wound and wraps it all up. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. He hands me what's left of the tube of antiseptic. Make sure to keep that cut clean. It's oddly touching and arousing. And a little sexy. Oh my gosh, he did go there. I was joking, but my character is a naughty boy. I guess I'm a real whittler now. That you are. Be careful though. They're attracted to the smell of blood. Wait, what? What's attracted to the smell of blood? Cryptids. What's a cryptid again? Isn't that a type of, like, organism? Like a small organism? I'm pretty sure that is. I could be completely wrong, but I thought that's what it is. Now I'm going to be quiet because anyone who watches this and listens to this part will be like, what the fudge is wrong with this guy? Anyway, tons of them out here, you know. Cryptids? Like Mothman and stuff? That's what I was... Okay, that was the other thing that I was thinking of that has that. Don't question what I'm thinking. My mind is... I don't even question... I can't question what I think. Mothman is bullshit. But yeah, this town's a hotbed for cryptozoological occurrences. You're joking. Oh, how I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself. Or at least I thought I was. There are things in these words that we can't possibly comprehend. I think about my entire time in this city. Aside from the occasional stray coyote, I don't think it's too bad. And yes, I do also say coyote. I just ended up saying coyote there. Same as I said, I had to think what I said earlier, either. But I'm also just as likely to say either. Whoa! English is shitty. Amazing. You ever heard of the Dover ghost? That I swear I actually have heard of that because I like ghost stories, even though things like that are scary as supernatural things can be scary as crap. But I'm pretty sure I've heard of the Dover ghost. I don't think so. Oh. Well, let me tell you a story. Hey. I was out in the woods here on a weekend camping trip with Betsy. You don't know Betsy, but she's a big pup. Pitbull. Real intimidating. I feel safe around her. First night goes without incident. I get some solitude. Betsy gets to pee wherever she wants. All good stuff. Second day, I get the idea into my head that I can hike deeper into the woods. Probably against my better judgment, but hey, we're just having a fun camping trip, right? So me and Betsy start marching in the morning. Not questioning your grammar because you're a hot guy, Robert. It gets a little late and we set up camp, but it's different this night. Real quiet. I can't hear the birds, the crickets, squirrels, nothing. Dead silent. Then it happens. Hear the most unholy growl I've ever heard in my life, right outside my tent. Me and Betsy, again, because you're hot, we go to investigate. We look around the clearing, nobody's there. But there's this feeling. Not sure if I can quite describe it. I know someone, something is watching us. Betsy, though, she's scared. Never seen her like that. And when she's scared, I know that I should be too. And then I see it, in the distance. A man, but there should be some creepy music playing, but there's nothing. If something that didn't... What? A man, but if something that didn't know what a man was supposed to look like made it. I feel like there should be another word or in there to make that a little bit better in clarification, but I know it's because he's probably dropping the noun, but or something, but I feel like maybe like as if something that didn't know what a man was supposed to look like made it. That would have made that better for me. Anyway, it just looked wrong. Big. Arms too long for its body. Black eyes. It just stood there and stared at me. Was it also really thin, like Slender Man? Anyway. Then it disappears. I hear one yelp from Betsy, and I turn around to check on her, but she's gone into thin air. I didn't sleep at all in my tent that night, and I don't think I've slept right since. You're lying. Okay, you're full of shit. You think I'm lying? Robert pulls out his wallet and shows me a picture of a beautiful pit bull. Well, not about your dog, but the other crap, dude. Tell that to Betsy. They say that if you listen closely on quiet nights just like tonight, you can hear the howl of the Dover ghost. Isn't the Dover ghost actually like a big... Oh, no, never mind. I thought it was supposed to be a big dog, but okay, you're saying it's a human-ish. Howl resonates through the woods. Doesn't sound like a regular howl. It's so guttural. Even from far away, something about it makes my skin crawl. How did he plan that? Okay, Robert, real funny. I turn to look at Robert. He's white as a sheet. You're messing with me, right? I was messing with you up until literally just now. I totally made that camping story up. I strain my eyes to scan the forest line, trying to see where the howl originated from. Off in the distance, I see something. It's so far away, I barely can make out a shape. It looks human, but it's dragging something. Or, dear Lord, it's Mary dragging another young man to his doom. Do you see that? We should go. He's spooked. It's also spooky because there's no freaking background music. Not even like birds chirping. I mean, bugs chirping. Robert and I slowly back away and get into the truck. He turns off his... They actually said truck. He turns off his headlights and we make a slow crawl away back into the road. I'm too scared to look back. Now, why would you have the headlights off and make a slow crawl away? Anyway. What was that? The Dover ghost, I guess. I chuckle nervously. Excuse me. This time he doesn't seem like he's messing with me. Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage on a wildlife preserve? Yeah, that's the story we'll tell ourselves.
Really?
We sit in silence for a little while longer, the fear of whatever that was slowly subsiding as we get closer to the city. Thanks for coming out. This was fun. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been in a way lately. Depression. I had to get out of the house. Family matters.
Huh.
Had to be around somebody. You doing okay, man?
Huh.
Robert thinks for a second and lights another cigarette.
Oh? Oh.
Been doing a lot of thinking. It takes a long drag. As I get older, I feel more and more that I'm just drowning in this sea of regret. Okay, midlife crisis. I was so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy that I didn't think about anyone else. All I cared about was myself. I didn't even think.
Oh.
Robert stops. I was waiting for him to finish his thought, but he just stares at the road. Maybe I'm just built like this. Like a rock. Oh, like a rock. Okay, that was horrible. I apologize. Or maybe I do it to myself. Maybe it's my own choice that I'm as unhappy as I am. I was a former punk emo. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm sure there's some type out there kind of like that. I don't know, whatever. I try to think of something to say. I remember all the times in my life when I've been sad, and there's a great many of them. But there was always a light at the end of the tunnel. Something I held on to that kept me going. I feel like I have to make a choice here. But there's something so resigned about the way Robert's talking. Yep. Glad you told me. Must have taken a lot for you to want to tell somebody this.
I don't know.
I don't know. You're a mysterious guy, Robert. You don't have to be. Do you ever
Oh?
wish you were a better father? I wondered if that was something on him, because you never see anyone or anything in any of the stories with him. Like, he's the only one that doesn't have, like, any children around or anything. So I would assume something's up, you know, with that. I think about it for a second. All the time. You can read all the parenting books you want, but nothing will ever prepare you for raising a child. There's so much stuff I regret or wish that I could have done better, but I don't have the answers. I don't know if anyone does.
Oh.
It's funny. I look at you and your relationship with your daughter, and it seems perfect. She's crazy. It isn't. At least you're there for her. I stare out the window at the blur of passing trees. I just hope I'm a better father to my kid than my dad was to me.
Mm-hmm.
What did your dad do? It's more about what he didn't do. He was quiet, stoic. Don't think he ever once told me that he loved me. He cared more about his work than he ever did about me or my mom. Do you hate him? No, I used to, but after I became a parent, I just kind of feel bad for him. He missed out on my whole childhood. When I think about all of the happiest moments in my life, they're all with Amanda and Alex. He just wasn't there. I forgot that Alex, I think, was his husband, and it's freaking me out. It hurts like hell when I have to leave him to die in that. What? It hurts like hell when I had to leave him to die in that Belarusian prison. What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
What? I turn and smile at him. Okay. Dude, that's fucked up. No, he's retired in Florida with my mom. Of course, I'm in Florida. We go there every Christmas. We both break out into laughter. He pats me on the shoulder. We drive the rest of the way in silence, listening to the radio and watching the bright lights of the city grow bigger. I think he was in Belarus. What the heck? Robert drops me off at my place. As I'm about to close the passenger door, I realize that I still have Robert's pocket knife in my jacket. I pull it out and offer it back to him. You hold on to that. Never know when you might need it. Yeah, always be prepared. Boy Scouts, Joe. It was supposed to be me throwing my weird gangster sign for Boy Scouts. Don't question that. There's no such thing. Well, no. Not Robert. Have a safe drive home, across the cul-de-sac. Robert smirks, then pulls away. He then immediately pulls into his driveway, which is one over from mine. Okay, it's next door. It's not across the cul-de-sac. He gets out and waves. I tiptoe into the house, careful not to wake Amanda up. She turns on the light in the seat, you know, and let you know what parents do. Whoa, where'd you come from? I look around, spot Amanda coming out of the kitchen with a glass of water. I thought you were sleeping. Oh, Robert woke me up to go cryptid hunting.
Yeah.
You know the Mothman is bullshit, right? Amanda laying... You know what? It's fine. I think about the conversation I had with Robert in the car as Amanda starts walking towards her room. Hey, Amanda?
Oh.
She stops. I love you. It's weird when you say it outright and sincerely like that, but I love you too. Night. I took it to myself, then finally decided to go to bed. What did I get? Because I'm kind of annoyed that I picked some choices that I picked with my whittling skill. Embarrassed child. There was not a lot of whiskey. Goodness.
Bleeds. We can kill it.
Dang nabbit, they make it so low. I wonder if it's so low because it's for YouTube. I have that setting on. I don't know. I think it's only for that song, or for some of the songs and the music. When going with what's his face. Well, going with what's his face. That sounds really improper. No, bottle, no. Okay, it didn't fall. My saving throw reactions weren't fast enough. I didn't throw a high enough D20. I'm not wearing my D20 necklace on today. I'm wearing my cross because it's Sunday. I have to at least show some religion. Anywho. Well, it's a dang nabbit plastic bottle. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I just recently learned what numbers for plastic are in Korea. And I don't see a number on here. So I don't know which one it is. Anywho. No, so side note, the reason why I kind of know numbers for the plastics because I was trying to figure out how to contact someone to pick up my old exercise equipment to recycle it. Because I'm getting the new one like Thursday or Friday. I think Thursday. It might even be sooner. Because normally when I order... Well, no. Excuse me. It's not local, so I think it's an international order, so it might not be local or sooner, but who knows. But I used Google Chrome to translate the website for like my local district office, and they talk about recycling and stuff and throwing things away, but they don't really give clear details. And I'm like, how the fudge do people know what to do if you don't have it on your website, you freaking government office? So yeah, I was annoyed by that. Anywho. Well, I need a safe. I didn't save. There we go. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer. Only a few bites? Naga, please. I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. Oh, this is when she's crying about the issues with her friends. Yeah. We're gonna skip this part. I don't know if I should just leave her alone. What happens if I leave her alone? Alright, I'll leave you be. Other room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Okay, I've never did that, so we're not gonna do that. She comes callous towards me. Okay, after a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Brenda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever is bothering her. Nope. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and zooms out. Whoa! That's a loud door shut. Oh, okay, that does not sound like a front door, though. It sounds like a bedroom door. Or in the house door. Seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. You get the bad ending with Amanda, which is probably what I'm doing because I didn't stop her and be like, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda. A picture of Amanda and I hanging on a wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. Remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. I'm trying to figure out how bad I was when I first learned how to ride a bike. I don't remember. I mean, I remember when I got the bike, but I don't remember anything about riding it and whatnot. I do remember I was worried when the training wheels came off, and then it was okay. But yeah, vaguely on that part. I don't remember what the bike really looks like, but I remember when I got it. Yeah, ish. I believe I was 6. Was I 6? No, because I was riding a bike when I was like 4. Dark, maybe you don't really remember. Because this was when we were in Spokane. Well, in Washington. Yeah, because I had to ride a bike because I remember riding the bike up and down the street to the house. And when I would pass my dad, I would salute to him like I was entering the Air Force Base. So yeah, it was, come on now. So yeah, anywho, so it had to have been 4 or 5. 4. We're gonna say 4. So as I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. Even or ever? Should have been ever, but I don't know if it said ever, even if I just misread it. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse, but I have an idea. That's why I didn't do it, so hopefully it's not shitty. Start rummaging around for ingredients. You failed at making a pie. Hear Amanda walk in the door instead of heading for the kitchen. She usually does. She makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. I know we've done this, but this is better than when she was crying, so I like it. Hey, Pumpkin? Fudge, I screwed up. Can you come here for a second? I think she's like, what, or whatever. A moment of silence. Yeah. Wanted to say sorry about last night, even though I didn't do anything. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy.
Oh.
Honey, you know I'm bad with words, even though I do word jumbles, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. Oh yeah, the cake thing. Pull a cake out of the refrigerator and somehow the cake is actually delicious, and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. Sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. I don't know why he puts candles in there. It's kind of weird. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over and... This is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big old hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? If I ever have a child or children, I hope I'm not that bad in listening to their issues, especially when they're a teenager. I hope. Then again, I might be because I didn't do a lot of that drama shit But hopefully my kids will take from me that peer pressure is bullshit and teen drama is bullshit too. So unless it's seriously affecting them, fuck them. That's I hope they get that, but in the positive way. I mean, I will say I was kind of emo when I was a good teenager. God. And I will, well, we won't. There's certain things that my parents didn't catch, which there was actually some, I believe, video footage that my brother all in recorded me of being kind of in a depressed state, which parents should have caught that. But anywho, dark stories as side notes. Okay. MRR. Okay. Oh shoot! This isn't the one about the boyfriend or the friends going. That's later. This is the school one. I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. God damn it. The best friend. Yeah, you got it. Wow, proud of you. Yeah, Emma S is the other one. Yeah. Anyway, language. Grammar. Ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? Okay, no, this is, oh, it's Emma P. And yeah, this is it. Okay, and she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M. that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, yeah, because Noah's the one that she likes, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night. They all told me they were busy studying for the Calc AB final. What I want to know is, why are there so many people with the same freaking first names at her school? It's so stupid. Freaking bourgeois parents naming them same freaking names. Anyway, yikes. So another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and that's the thing. What? Whoa! I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. Oh crap. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama. So I just kept quiet and keep going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invited everybody out to go get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back, okay, so they do have cell phones. I assume smartphones, but who knows. For like 2 hours. I mean, this game came out in 2017, I believe, so they should have smartphones by then. Unless I'm a horrible parent, I gave my 18-year-old daughter a flip phone, which I would be more than happy to have, but that's me. Cheaper, that's why. I think about money, but I have to have a flip phone. Actually, I probably will never go back to a flip phone unless it's Samsung. Flip Z, whatever, because for keeping connected with people, especially now when once I eventually go back to the USA, from people in Korea where I want to keep in touch with. Anyway, if it's not online and stuff. Not just at the moment, not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds. They all say they're busy, like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable.
Dad.
Yeah, exactly. So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has her arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does. And Emma R just like glares at me. Grace. Nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the... I forget. Boring one? Well, yeah, but that's not the important part. Hey, I was right.
Oh.
Okay. Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left. Without nachos, might I add, and which only further contributed to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to MR asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? I am. What did MR say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Oh, ooh, okay, get a load of this. MR says, you know what let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, in an arduously long string of text messages.
Mm.
Can you believe that? Sure say I can believe that? No, I cannot believe that. Care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. Come on now, it's not that difficult. This is all beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. They were dating in secret for like months. Yeah, when she stated that she was attracted to Noah, or had a crush on Noah. Attracted. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on read. And then... on read? Or on read. Would it be read? Read. Wait. Let me on read? What's that? Means she read the message, but didn't... You figured it out. You know what that is, but... Well, maybe not the phrasing, but you know what it is based on, Dad book. Oh, like... She saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there were read receipts. Read receipts? I really don't know what it's called. Excuse me. I just drank some sparkling water, and obviously the carbonation's got to me. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just going to nod and pretend I understand. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P. about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her because how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. I need to vent to one of my friends of some sort. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. That's really shitty. It really is. It feels like all of her friends are shitbags. That's really what it is. It's so messed up because Emma R should have said Emma R and Noah. Oh my gosh, I sound so bad. Like drama. No, but no, seriously. As friends, Emma R and Noah should have said stuff to her that you know, like I do like him too, and we're actually kind of dating. You know, like friends will do that. You know, they won't just like leave stringing you along, or they will apologize for that. But no, it is pretty shitty what they did. And then trying to turn around and say it's her fault for all this crap. All right, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff, and you wouldn't understand, Dad, because supposedly, you know, you don't understand anything about technology, even though we're going to assume supposedly you should know because of your job, which you supposedly have, that keeps, you know, this house and roof over my head and keeping me in education and going for university. And anyway, the bottom line is that everybody dropped me. Half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends, and also my grade is suffering. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. Yeah, that's the worst. Yeah, God. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Yeah. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Yeah, but It's not the strongest emotion. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Meadow looks so dejected I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Sordid is such a cool word. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. I mean, it is, but it's not. No, it's stupid. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you're secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, should we were, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long time ago. Would you go and roll out? But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. TM. They should have added TM. It's either 1, 2, or 3. High school sucks. Let's be real. Honey, high school sucks. You make friends with people just because they're there. When you're still living in your hometown, there's a pretty small pool of people to choose from. Regardless of the size. No. But once you go to college and once you get out there in the real world, you're going to be exposed to all sorts of people, and it's going to be easier to make friends with people who really get you. That's not true, honestly. I felt like after university it was hard for me to make friends because I wasn't in school. That was like the way, because you were forced with people around you or you see. So I don't believe that. When I worked my first job, I made friends because there was a lot of people at my workplace. When I moved to my current university, it took a while for me to make friends, even work friends, because I had a small amount of people and whatnot. So I was really depressed for like the first year. Yeah, it was pretty bad. So yeah, I don't agree with that fully, but the sentiment I understand and I agree with. Some of those friendships can last a lifetime. I mean, look at me and Craig, who totally would be your stepfather, and who is totally your stepfather in one of the other routes. Anyway, and who I bang with constantly. Oh, and you also have stepdaughter or stepsisters. Okay. And some of them only last a little while, and that's okay too. You're gonna make so many awesome new friends at art school. Ultimately, I think this says way more about the character than it does about yours, because you're amazing. If they can't see that, well, that's their problem.
Huh.
I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Meta gets up to go to her room. Before she closes the door, she turns around. Hey, Pops? Yes? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you,
I
Amanda.
love you too, Dad.
Yay, you actually voiced it. It sounds amazing. I need water, and then I'm going to go on my final date, and maybe we're actually going to beat this.
You got dads.
Or we have to do a dad book thing because, you know, as you do. Because why not? Dark, listen, this is you from the past. Whoa, how'd this happen? I figure you're trying to reply to this because I know myself. But this is an automated message from you earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. Why am I so dumb? I forgot how I did that as well. The future's amazing. No, the past is amazing. Pay attention. Listen, life is short and ice cream should always be acceptable. But unfortunately, this isn't the society we live in. And it's less the society we live in and more me projecting my own anxiety about being judged onto others. But you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eye at you for going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good to me. Buy that ice cream. Always try your best at everything, especially at buying a treat. On the way home, I decided to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat directly from the tub. Oh, what's a pint? Oh, this is what's his face frickin' trying to get me to buy cigarettes for him, Ernest. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out just which type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road, that sounds yummy. Pistachio, that sounds yummy. Oh, Amanda's probably going to want some too. Better get 2 tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? Oh, that's so good. Oh my gosh, I want actual ice cream. I had some gelato today when I was at the coffee shop that I went to. 2 types I had. It was cheesecake and strawberry. And I forget, not cheesecake. Yeah, cheesecake. No. Yes. No, cream cheese. Duh. Well, it's close enough to cheese. No, cheesecake has a different type of taste. It's cream cheese flavor, but yeah. And I should have gotten vanilla and cream cheese or chocolate and cream cheese because I always forget that at that particular coffee shop, the strawberry tastes like crap or it tastes really fake. It's probably all not good. It's probably all fake gelato, but you know what I mean. I mean, it's Korea. Anyway, but sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm putting so many bad slams down on things. But anyway, the point is, it was hard to eat it because I was wearing the mask. I didn't want to take it off because there was other people in the coffee shop. I mean, there was someone like close-ish to me, so I didn't want to have my mask off. I mean, he had his mask pulled down, but I have like a little back thing so I don't have my mask around my ears, because if I have it around my ears, I get a migraine and I don't like it. So I didn't want to like take the whole thing off. So I'm like trying to eat it by pulling my mask up. It's awkward, but I do it with a lot of different stuff. But anyway, sorry. Side note, side story. Hey, mister. Hey, mister. Turn around to see Ernest laying up against the wall of the convenience store, trying to act like a hoodlum. Ernest? You're cool, right? I'm cool. No way. I'm cool, but I don't see what that has to do with anything. Well, if you're cool, you'll help me out, right? Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. So if I give you $20, will you buy me e-liquid? Ernest, what's e-liquid? It's like, Gatorade. You know, electrolyte liquid. I get it myself, but I'm banned from here for trying to run a grift on the cashier. A classic fiddle game. You know the deal. See, I like it because he throws in things that are like literature based. It's so awesome. I like the writing in this game. It's really funny. It's fun and funny. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, then I got you, little buddy. And I didn't know you played the fiddle. Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. Just ask the clerk for blue blue Crenrazapple Vortex. He'll know what it is. I pick up a tub of pistachio ice cream for myself and a tub of cookie dough for Amanda. I search around for some blue Crazen Void Star. I love how he fucks it up, but I can't seem to find any. I turn to the cashier. Say, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter. You got an ID? First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off? Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. I forget if it's a guy or a gal. Wait a minute. Are you trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream? Because it's working. I glance outside and spot Ernest staring at me. Double wait a minute. So you tell me that e-liquid is not a sports drink? It's for vaping. Ernest is watching us intently through the window. Better go give that kid a piece of my mind. I see. Okay, look, I'm gonna pretend that you didn't try to trick me into buying you the old Baphomet's cough syrup, and then go inside here to purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping, you'll get popcorn lung. What if I give you 25? Go home, Ernest. As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls after me. You can get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know. I no longer trust this child, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. I go back inside to complete my purchase with the good cashier. Thank you, kind sir. It is a guy. For your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, bub. I glance out the window, wow, to see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. Guess I should go outside and save this other guy some really grief. Wait a second, that's definitely a cop. Oh boy. I grab my tubs of ice cream and bolt outside. I wonder if Robert will say something different because I'm actually dating him and not, just banging him. Ernest is already face down the hood of a squad car. Whoa! He's face down this time? Ernest, did you seriously just try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid? Do you know this kid? Technically that's true because it's all the same school. I never met him in my life. I'm friends with his dad. Yeah, we live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid, and I'm this boy's father. I turn around and see Robert walking up the street and toward the convenience store. Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. First of all, good instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. But since you don't actually look that white, I'm amazed that you've survived this long. You're this boy's father. I'm going to throw it in because it's true. It's USA. This wasn't USA. It's not entirely true. And that's not true for everywhere in the USA. That's also a bad stereotype. But we're going to go with it. Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this ever since the accident. Oh, I don't like talking about it. That's fine. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye. It all started 7 summers ago. It was long then. New metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down in the Florida swampland scavenging for, sir, I can leave you to take it from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning grout from the rain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression. Police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just there. And how pathetic the upper middle class or middle to upper middle class police officers are in Maple Bay. For realsies. Thanks. I want to say, Richard. God. Ouch.
Oh?
Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life. Just trying to do my good deed for the day. Will you buy me e-liquid if I give you $20? That should be a period. Child, I will end you. Hey, Dark, will you walk Ernest home with me? Sure.
Oh.
Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing I think kids do. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad. Seems like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, he did. I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pocket. You don't keep your wallet back there. Plus, that's a stupid thing. I've talked about this. My wallet is so thick. If I were to first, if it could even fit in the back pocket. But if it did, dear Lord, that will look so weird. Thirdly, it would suck sitting down. I don't know why that's a thing for men. It's so stupid. And what do you not keep in there? I have cards. I've got photos. Yes, I still have photos in a wallet. That's what it's for. I've got money. I've got debit, check, credit, whatever type cards also. But the other cards, I mean like business cards and other type of stuff and whatever. Notes. Yeah, so. He stole my wallet. Why are you doing this to yourself? What? Robert points at my tubs of ice cream. One of them's for Amanda.
Hey.
have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you purchased. It's a perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about.
Huh.
You work hard, Dark. You're a good dad. Yeah, what? Can you tell me, can you enlighten me, Robert, what my job is? Because I really don't know. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Don't you think you deserve top shelf ice cream in this middle class, upper to upper middle class, upper to middle to upper middle class bourgeois Maple Bay convenience store? But these were on sale.
Huh.
If you're gonna treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean, real pistachio. You deserve it.
Hey.
I don't see that in any ice cream. There goes Ernest. We're about to cul-de-sac and Ernest runs into his house. That boy is the reason why we don't have prizes in cereal anymore.
Hey.
I'm not quite sure how that affects that. Like, yeah, anyway. I guess because he sells it. Catch you around, Dark. Like, tomorrow, because we're going to go on our last date. Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with a surprised look on my face. That I didn't realize he never gave it back to me yet. I stole it back. Oh. Okay. I forgot. Yeah, there's... What do you mean? Keep it in your front pocket or use a chain like back in your ska days. See, he knew me back then. I hope that comes into play. Or he either saw me or he's read about me or heard about me, maybe because he listened to ska at some point too. Who knows? I'm curious. Give me your front pocket. You're trying to imply that so when someone tries to grab it, they're grabbing your... Anyway. Smell you later. Such a stupid phrase. See you later. Or see you, Robert. I go back inside my home, ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tubs of ice cream, and also Amanda. Always check the card reader at ATMs before you swipe.
You've got dads.
Really? Anyway. Let's do a save. Stop it! We're gonna delete some files. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Now. Fudge you! Once I do this with Robert, we'll be all done. Because, you know, I'm not going to continue doing it with everyone else. You know that's the plan, right, people? Not with this file. No. That's too much effort. And I already got the other ending stuff with the others, so... Why would I? Okay, here we go. You know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. You might not have the time to browse dad book for a while. Are you ready? Save and continue. No, I just saved. Yeah. Do what you love and the money will come. Eat a balanced meal every day that includes vegetables, fruits, and proteins. That's bull crap. But anyway. Whoa. Actually, technically both, because some people can't eat quote-unquote well-balanced meal. Anyway, I need... God damn it, I need water. I mean, Janet, I love you. I haven't spoken to Robert since that night we drove out to his thinking spot, which is a lie, because I actually spoke with him while walking back Ernest, who is a punk, or hoodlum, different. Little hoodlum. Okay. He seemed unusually sober then. Like, more so than the usual amount of... sober than too. No, so, like, more so than the usual amount of somber that Robert is, which is already a lot. I've been thinking about him and hope he's doing okay. Okay, that is grammatically correct. I was going to think and hoping he's doing okay, but you can't do it because I have been. But yeah. You can do both. But I've been a little reluctant to reach out to him. I'm shocked that you have a comma there. Dark. Hey, Dark. Guess who's getting their drink on tonight? Oh, dear Lord, Robert. Take a look at my dad book messages. There's a flurry of them from Robert. We don't even look at his dog. We haven't seen his dog. Interesting. Yes, it's you. Also me, but mostly you. Right now? Saving? Right now? I'd head back to Robert. Can't right now. Rain check. Not now. Later. Seriously? Advance notice? Yeah. Yeah. 8 p.m. Jim and Kim's? Sure, man. Not that I'm unappreciative, but I think this is the first time that Robert's given me more than an hour's warning before hanging out. Seriously. Amanda! I don't know why I yelled that with my window open. Being real. In this. True realism when voice acting. Amanda pops her head into the hallway. Music I don't recognize blaring from her room. Huh. What's up? I can't think of some kind of random lyrical group or to sing a song about and song that title. Hanging out with Robert later tonight. Okay, cool. Robert, who is my friend. I have friends. I'm happy for you, Dad. People enjoy my company, Amanda. Oh my gosh, I'm so weird. Dad, I'm so happy for your continued development as a human being. What are you listening to? Sad shit. I don't give a fuck anymore. Amanda, Lang. You know what? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a trophy for this. Yeah, you're an adult now. I gave it an earnest effort for all 18 years of your life. Go forth and swear. Fuck yeah! Really hope I don't regret this later. Yep, trophy earned. Let Amanda say censored. I saw that, so I'm like, yeah. Amanda goes back into her room and turns up the volume to her sad shit. I put on my going out coat and walk over to Jim and Kim's. I spot Robert leaning against the brick wall, smoking a cigarette. As I get closer, I realize that he looks a little different. Cleaner, I guess. It actually seems like he combed his hair and his clothes are less wrinkled than usual. Hey. Hey. You take a shower just for me? I'm working on my relationship with existence. We both stand there for a moment and don't say anything. Robert finishes his cigarette and abruptly goes inside. I follow him. By the time I get inside, Robert's already at the bar ordering 2 whiskeys. I spot a booth in the back and claim it for us. Robert slides in and hands me a glass. To toast. Okay, nope, that was weird. Alright, he did not like that. Let's load that because Dark made a mistake and Dark's all about getting high scores for this dude. On a dating simulator that has points. To you. Here's to your continued existence. Haha! We clink whiskeys and I watch him sip his, rather than his traditional approach of slamming the whiskey back as quickly as possible. So what's the plan for tonight? Hit some other bars, maybe grab some pizza. I think that I'll kill some time before we go burn down that old abandoned house in the woods. Oh! Okay, Mary's the one. Okay, yeah. It's definitely not as fun if it's abandoned.
Huh?
Mary pops over the booth, glass of wine in her hand. She punches Robert in the shoulder. Where was my phone call?
Oh.
Sorry, figured you were busy sinking your teeth into some poor sap. I am. He's right here. I look around the booth to see a guy sitting across from her. He waves meekly. You replacing me with the new kid? Mary, I can never replace you, whether I wanted to or not. May leaves her booth and slides in next to Robert. The guy she was sitting with looks mildly relieved. Of course. She eyes Robert's clean pressed clothes up and down suspiciously. What? Do you get a Do you got a court date coming up? Wow. Save. I know it's her type of jury. He never convinced the jury. He would have to shave first. Seriously, though, what's up with you? Robert stares down at his drink, suddenly looking serious. It's Pappy. Doctor says it's, cirrhosis of the liver. I don't know what that is, but it sounds very bad. I told that old bag of bones to quit it with the sauce, but it's all he's ever known, especially since Ma's gone. That's why I invited you out tonight. Just didn't want to be alone. No. Oh, come on. No, he's being serious. Dark, don't be an asshole. You know the one thing Robert doesn't joke around about is his Pappy. No, well, I wouldn't know because he's never told me about that. Whoops. They're giving him 2 months. I gotta help him straighten out his affairs. Ooh, Robert. I'm so sorry. Robert takes a long look at his whiskey, eyeing it in the dim of the bar's lights. Oh. I look at his life, then I look at mine, and I know history is just doomed to repeat itself. Well, maybe stop drinking whiskey, and that could probably help. Just saying. I know I wouldn't say that to you right now, but if I was there, if I were there, but stop drinking alcohol if you're afraid of that. Especially if it happens to be a hereditary thing. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? That was the longest bullshit. And she was in on it. I'm just kidding. He's retired with his new girlfriend in Acapulco. They watch the sunset every night. Probably screw like donkeys. Alright, wait. Aren't rabbits the ones who screw a lot? There's a lot of creatures that screw a lot. Gonobos or gonobos? Forget the type of monkey, but they screw for social hierarchy. As well, mostly. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you were an expert on which animals screw a lot.
Come on.
Please stop saying the word screw. Robert finishes his drink and slides it away from him. He gets... Okay, aircon is on. I gotta shut the window so people don't get annoyed with me. Mostly my neighbor, but I don't know how much he gets annoyed with my outbursts. Lower back is a pain in the butt because I'm a fat ass. Yeah, story of my life. Since I was 16, 15, 16, close enough. Anywho, me and Dark are gonna hit the bricks. You coming with? May casts one last glance at the sad sap she's been hunting and downs the rest of her wine in one gulp. He is still sitting there.
Huh?
Oh, man, this place is dead. This place is dead anyways.
Hmm?
The sound effects that they make. We exit the bar and find the typically empty street filled with a small crowd of people. At the front is a guy with a really deliberate attitude and bad posture. He carries a lantern that he shines up at his face for dramatic effect. I wonder if I did other routes, how much of an effect in it. And this is actually probably the longest Mary has been around in a route. Like, I'm curious how much the other routes affect. I mean, you see things pop up in other things, but, you know what I mean? That you're socializing with the other people in the cul-de-sac and whatnot. What's going on? Looks like it's one of those walking ghost tours. They do that in this part of town all the time. I've always wanted to do one of those. You know, all of the stories are fake, right?
Oh.
Pretty much all of my stories are fake. This is research. He makes a beeline towards the back of the group. He turns around when he notices I'm not following him. Come on. We can't just crash it, can we? Oh, we can't just crash it, can we? Don't be such a square, Dark. Just act like you belong. Robert Siddles. Why do I screw up with that word? I want to say Siddles, and it's not Siddles, it's Sidles. Almost like saddle, but with an I. Or it's Sidles. Sidles. Siddles? Sidles. It is Sidles. Anyway, whatever. Sidles up to the tour group. I reluctantly fall and just step behind him. Well, here goes nothing. Well, how about Mary? And I feel like this is a save because I don't know how much is going to be like, you gotta choose shit. Oh, dear Lord! Of course it's him. Tour Master Quinn. Hey, I was in this place in 1694. It was in this place in 1694 that the most infamous witch trials were held. Well, this is Maine. I'm pretty sure this is part of where the witch trials were held, all along the East Coast. To date, we do not know if the people burned out at the stake were actually witches, but it is widely reported that their ghosts still haunt this hapless dive bar to this very day.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually 1692. What? And the site was over by the coffee shop down the road. I'm sorry, who are you? Daniel Sturgis. Ghost historian. I'm going to say Sturgis, not Sturgis. Let's see if I remember. Sturgeon. No, Sturgis. Isn't it Sturgis the motorcycle? Sturgeon is a fish. Sturgis. I don't remember anything. Why would I know about the motorcycle thing? I don't know. And this is my colleague, Dr. I love it. I'm gonna say he's either an 80s or a 90s. We're gonna go with 80s first. Yep, Dr. Loomis, paranormal investigator. Dr. Loomis, paranormal investigator extraordinaire. We're touring America's most haunted locations as research for our new book. You may have seen our guest cameo on Paranormal House Hunters Extreme Edition. A couple of people in the group start nodding. Man, Robert's good at this.
That Master Quinn.
Did he say? He didn't say Tour Master Quinn. Did he say DJ Master? Or whatever? Are you guys part of the group? I don't remember seeing you at the first stop. We like to keep a low profile. Easier to catch ghosts that way.
Hey.
They've definitely been here. Been standing next to them the whole time. Thank you, random lady who I do not know.
Ah.
It's so bad. As I was saying, the epicenter of a paranormal activity can be found at the coffee spoon over there. I should change his voice, but I'm not. Change my own voice. The man who runs it has been plagued by haunting since he signed the lease. Damn near driven him mad. Are we actually going to go and harass? That's great. But whatever you want to say is cool, I guess. It's your tour. Man, didn't know that about Matt. He's making shit up. Wait, Robert's making this up. The rest of the tour group listens attentively to Robert's every word. I think the tour guide can tell that he's losing the group. He seems to be getting flustered.
That's the good stuff.
Thank you for your contribution and knowledge, Mr. McSturgis. Let's move on to the next haunted location. Robert, Mary, and I follow the group down the street. That tour guide's shirt is cool. Yeah, everyone in the group gets one if we make it to the final location. I wasn't paying attention. It looked the same as his other crap. I guess he does a lot of things, so that's probably why. I turn to Robert and grab him by the shoulders. I need that t-shirt. Well, guess we're in this for the long haul then. Just follow my lead. Don't arouse too much suspicion, and we'll have cool ghost shirts in no time. That shirt looks like crap. Our group arrives at an old, decrepit, colonial-style house. I'll laugh if this is, what's his name's house?
Hey!
No, it wouldn't be colonial. A quick pause in the tour. My name is Quinn, but most people on the ghost tour circuit call me Tour Master Quinn. I'm a DJ, trivia master, and part-time actor.
Hey!
I do private ghost hunting events, birthday parties, MC bar mitzvahs, and perform traditional vaudevillian mime work. Vaudeville. Okay. I'm sorry. That's just great. Tour Master Quinn gives out headshots to all of us. His resume is on the back. Stage combat experience. No, okay, that would have been my doctor. I think that bit might have stopped. Anyway, here's a little bit of history for you all. This was the home of noted American author Dorothy Pembridge, whose prose was wildly popular in the late 19th century. It was in the attic of this very home where she wrote such classics as The Diaries of a Victorian Mistress, Lady Fitzwilliam's Courtship, and The Ghost of Sea Captain Reginald Barclay. She unfortunately died of consumption shortly after the turn of the century, but several people have reported that on some nights you can see a light from the attic where the ghost of Ms. Pembridge continues work on her latest bestseller. I guess you could say that she was consumed by her work. Boo! Boo!
I'm so sad.
I'm so sad. No reaction from the crowd. This guy needs to work on his dad jokes. Actually, consumption is the popular cover-up. Little known fact is that it was a murder-suicide.
All right.
I'm pretty sure she died of consumption.
Oh.
Sure. And we definitely didn't hire Stanley Kubrick to elaborately fake the moon landing. That's the watered-down, censored version they teach you in school. But if you can't handle the real story, I understand. It's not for the faint of heart. Robert, you know the moon landing was real, and he knows it, and it's just hilarious. And yes, the moon. And for anyone who doubts the moon landing, we're just going to go with it. It's true. Russia has even admitted to it. So, STFU, everyone who doubts it. Anyway, can we? I think everyone would much rather hear what the world-renowned ghost historian has to say. Right, everybody? I guess we are doing this. The group murmurs in
I'm
agreement.
so sad.
Again, he's so sad. I love that line. This is a topic we cover extensively in our book. Dr. Loomis, would you care to tell this story? Let me say first.
That's the good stuff.
Riff something highbrow. Go with something I know. Rely on amazing improv comedies. Go with something I know. In the 19th century, Dorothy Pembridge was credited for protecting New York City from potentially world-ending paranormal forces. Despite her success, her ragtag group of ghost hunters were disbanded by government officials. However, after learning that the ghost of Vigo the Carpathian, maybe it's Vigo. I don't know, Carpathian. Okay, has taken an interest in her son, her and her ghost, busting friends launched a mission to defeat the ghost and once again save New York City.
Ah.
Hey, isn't that the plot to... What is that? I don't know what that's to. Nope, it's not. That's why he's laughing. And Mary goes, oh. The tour guide sees this opportunity to take back the group and addresses us with some razzle-dazzle. Haha, what an interesting story. Now they're both... Now, I just want everyone to know that the next location is extremely terrifying. If anyone thinks they can't handle it, feel free to excuse yourselves. As he stares at us three.
God.
Alright, I'm bored. Mary turns to a young guy looking at his phone and taps him on the shoulder. Hey, kid, fancy buying a gal a drink? The guy looks up at her and smiles. Only if the bar is haunted. Honey, I can show you the most haunted places in town. I think I could exorcise your demons, if that's what you're looking for. Oh, dear Lord. Wow.
Hey.
Don't write checks your dick can't cash, kid. His eyes go wide. Mary salutes me and Robert. She suddenly pulls me into a hug and murmurs into my ear. When you've known Robert as long as I have, you know when something's wrong. Keep an eye on him for me tonight, okay? Sure, Mary. Good man. Mary pats me on the back and pulls away. She takes the guy's hand and leads him down the street.
Hey.
Take it sleazy, fellas. God help that poor soul. I thought I was taking the sleazy guy, but okay. Mary or the kid? Mary or the kid? Both.
Hey.
So I wonder what's up with Robert. Alas, stop. This burial ground is such a hotbed of horrifying paranormal activity that I'm not even sure where to begin. There's the wailing ghost of the Wharf Man, the vampire of Maple Bay. Why is that not capitalized? The children of the moonlight. See, that's capitalized. But in the other word, but why is vampire not capitalized? What about the Dover ghost? At this point, the tour guide is clearly irritated with us.
I'm so sad.
What about it?
Oh.
Oh, nothing. I just think it would be a crime to come all the way out to this cemetery, the actual origin of one of New England's most notorious paranormal entities, not even mention the infamous Dover ghost. That's not a real thing. Or, that's not a real thing. This is absolutely not a real thing. Oh, that is absolutely not a real thing. I think someone needs to brush up on the paranormal history. I know tons about paranormal history. I know every ghost story in this area.
Hi.
I can guarantee there's one you don't know. Barbara looks over at me and smiles.
Hi.
Would you folks care to hear the tale of how Loomis and I met? Whoa!
Hey!
No! The entire group shushes the tour guide. Okay, fine. Tell the story.
Huh.
Well, it was a dark and stormy night. I wasn't always a paranormal investigator. Way back when, I was just a
Ah!
Bible salesman, traveling grifter, carnival barker, traveling grifter. Hell, he acted like that. I'm going based off of his profile, so that's probably why. Moving from town to town, always looking for my next mark. It wasn't an easy life, but I had fun. I should have changed my voice again. But no. Taking from the rich, giving to the poor. Actually, also taking from the poor. Had a shaky moral foundation. I happened upon the quiet town of Maple Bay quite by accident, but little did I know that this city has a dark side. Now, about the same time, I was just starting out as an apprentice to a rather famous ghost hunter who was an old family friend of mine. I carried the equipment, operated the EVP machine, all that. Wait. Yes? Who was the famous ghost hunter? Or who was the famous ghost hunter? Well, I don't like to name drop, but Georgia Mathers. The tour group gasps. Georgia Mathers? She's a legend. You know her.
Oh.
Knew her. Amazing woman. Died mysteriously. Miss you, Georgie.
Oh.
Anyway, I wonder if this is actually true. Anyway, we were in Maple Bay investigating some reports of strange lights and sounds coming from the cemetery late at night. Now, we have been warned by the old crypt taker. I don't know where my mind is. I'm tired. That this place was highly dangerous, but Georgia was never one to shy away from an adventure. We camped out in the center of the cemetery for 3 nights straight. We endured your so-called wailing watchmen. Wailing ghost of the Wharf Man. Whatever. Your stupid vampire was just a teenager in a mask. But the Dover ghost, man. Tell him, Lewis. So there I was, just walking back to my hotel after a long day of selling Bibles. I love that. Why? Just stop it. Working a couple short cons, running the dunk tank, and we're working here. Oh, he only likes that as a heart? Whatever. Classic pigeon drop scam. Putting out feelers for a rip deal. Not a ripe deal. I can't get a rip deal. I don't know the phrasing. I was going to steal a baby, probably. Would have made me rich. I found myself walking past this very cemetery. Now, I was never a very superstitious man, but something seemed off. I could hear some sort of commotion happening deep within the graveyard, and I felt compelled to investigate. And thank God you did. George and I were conducting a seance in the mausoleum. At first, things were pretty normal, but after about an hour, everything went south. Playing back the EVP meter, we were able to hear a single word. Run.
Hey.
The air suddenly went cold. Something was very, very wrong. I just knew we weren't alone. We started to hear this faint, distant scraping noise, like something being dragged across the ground. It got louder and louder until it was deafening. Some kind of demented howl. And then I felt it. Someone, something, grabbing my ankle. Robert has the whole crowd hook, line, and sinker. You could hear a pin drop. I've only cried twice in my life. Once was at the birth of my daughter. The other was when that thing started dragging me. I wasn't sure where it was taking me, but I knew it was no place I wanted to go. I was sure I was going to die. The moment I crossed the gate into the cemetery, I heard this god-awful screeching. I ran to the mausoleum just in time to see a man being pulled across the floor by... God, to this day, the mere thought of it ties my stomach into knots. It looked like a man, but like... I glanced at Robert. Like someone who didn't know what a man was supposed to look like tried to put one together. The arms were too long. Its eyes glowed red. It was like a walking shadow. What'd I do? Well, what'd I do? Yeah, I know that's... You could say that, but... What any good person would do. I lunged for... Shoot. What was his fake name again? Fake name again. David McSturgis. David. Daniel. Fuck! I forgot! Hey, that's what the power of saves are. Too many D names! I knew it wasn't the first one. Davis, yeah. Sounds cool, but okay. Daniel McSturgis. Daniel. I don't remember. That was so into the story. He took his glasses off? I grabbed his hand and entered into a tug of war with the unholiest of forces. Okay, that was not a phrase that someone spoke, but okay. Anyway. I thought I was going to be torn in half. But I had God on my side. The pocket Bible I always kept on me fell out of my shirt pocket. And to this day, I can remember what passage it opened up to. Oh, dear Lord. Austin 360. Let's if I click on that. Yeah, Robert stifles a laugh behind his hand. Oh, it's only a heart. That's fine. Well, I was going to... With a horrifying growl, the entity finally relented. Daniel and I collapsed into the ground, exhausted. We were both covered in blood. That damn creature clawed into my chest. Got me real good. How'd it get 16 stitches? Robert pulls down the collar of his shirt to reveal a long, wicked scar across his pecs. Ow, ow. I mean... And that's how I got the scar. Followed George Mathers to the ends of the earth. We faced exorcisms, demons, poltergeists. That threw our equipment across the room. But I had never seen Georgia so scared. She was never the same after that, and neither was I. Watching what happened to Daniel and Georgia shook my faith, but I came out of that experience a better man and a better friend. And we've been brothers ever since. The tour group gives us a round of applause as Robert and I share an emotional hug. As he embraces me, I can smell the cologne on his neck. Wow, Robert does clean up good. I find myself lingering a little bit too long on the hug. Thank you. It's an honor to be able to share our story. Be sure to watch out for our book, Paranormal Excursions of the Supernatural, Ice Row Ghost Trekkers. I Saw a Demon, The Shocking True Story of Seeing a Demon, The Bro's Guide to the Hottest Ghosts. Robert has to suppress a laugh for that one. Okay, I don't know why his glasses suddenly went back on, but okay. Alright, even I can see the holes in that story. Please leave. Way to go, Dark. Robert skulks away from the tour group and I follow him at a respectable distance. I think that would be said regardless. We almost had him.
Oh?
Almost. God damn it! We actually have to do the story. Okay. We actually have to do it. We actually have to do it. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back to this one. I don't know my Bible. Revelations? Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy. Keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. No idea where Robert pulled that verse from. With a horrifying growl, entity finally, and I collapse into the cloud.
All right.
Oh, good enough. Okay, we'll go with that. Even though I wanted the heart, but we're gonna go with this. Well, I think you both definitely earned your t-shirt. Well, I think you both definitely earned your t-shirts. The tour guide hands us the coveted t-shirts. He then slips us both his business card and leans in close.
Hey.
If you guys are ever in need of a professional actor, balloon animal artist, Elvis impersonator, or a nude model, what the fuck? Please don't hesitate to contact me.
Hi.
You got it, buddy. After a couple of tourists take selfies with us, we split away from the group and walk home. Okay. I'll forgo some of the hearts to get my shirts. That was incredible. Really can't believe they bought all of that. I didn't know you had it in you, Excuse me, Dr. Loomis. That bit about the pocket Bob was aces, although given the Dover ghost's glowing red eyes was a little cliche. And the Kubrick conspiracy theory bit wasn't all part of the character. Well, we got the shirts out of it. We arrive in front of Robert's house. Want to have a drink? So I have a question, Robert. How long have you known me for? Do you really think I would turn down the opportunity to share a fine alcoholic beverage with my treasured friend and accomplice, Mr. Robert Bobbert Small? Bobbert really a middle name? Yeah, okay. If you ever call me Bobbert again, I will kick you right in the shins. Both of them.
There.
Then you can expect an angry phone call from my orthopedist in the morning.
Oh.
Bobbert. Okay, I got some hearts. Robert just laughs and starts unlocking his door. My shins live to die another day. Die another day. Okay. Robert leads me inside. I can't help but think about what Mary said to me. Robert did seem a little bit off, but that completely disappeared when we were joking around with the ghost tour. I wonder what's up. I don't know. He's hard to read. While I'm thinking, I hear claws skittering across the floor. Oh god, it's his pit bull. About to be torn to shreds. What's the dog look like? Shut my eyes tight and brace for impact. I bet it's not a pit bull. It's a Pomeranian. Betsy, hey, be nice. I don't feel anything but tiny paws scratching out my shoes. I open my eyes. It's a Chihuahua. What was that? No! What was that? I didn't get to see it! They did it so quickly. Betsy? Okay. It's a... What is the dog? What is this type? It's a, what is... Oh! It's not a pug. I forget the name. Robert's dog jumps away from me, running around in circles and sniffing Robert's legs. He pats her on the head. Boston Terrier, there we go. Hey, that's not a pit bull. This is the cutest, dumbest Boston Terrier I've ever seen. Betsy, you're not a pit bull? And you were taken by the Dover ghost? Betsy's made of tougher stuff than that, ain't you, girl? Betsy rolls over for some well-deserved belly rubs. I just keep a picture of a large pit bull in my wallet in case of emergencies. Comedic emergencies. You're so weird, Robert. We make our way to Robert's living room. For a quiet man with arguably the oldest pickup truck that can be legally driven, his place is amazing. Clothes everywhere, just like home with my daughter. There are sleek modern appliances throughout the room with a big flat screen TV mounted on the wall. What sleek modern appliances would be in the living room? That sounds like something for the kitchen, and also I don't see any sleek modern appliances. That sounds stupid. Or this. I know, they can't show everything, but still. He has shelves upon shelves of DVDs. Guess he wasn't lying about being really into cinema. Which is why he's cool. Well, among other things. He pours us both glasses of whiskey from a well-stocked bar in the corner, while Betsy curls up on a pile of cushions. So, how did you really get that star? Really get that star? Wow. And don't tell me you got it fishing for Alaskan king crabs in the Bering Sea. Or something. You trained me too well. Robert laughs and takes a sip of his drink. This is the last thing, folks. I believe in myself. I can do it. If I just believe, anything is possible. You should believe in that too. Believe. My daughter and I were riding our bikes. I hit a rock, flew over the handlebars, and then we went to the hospital, and that's it. Not a very interesting story. I've never heard you talk about your daughter. Yeah, because she hates me. Well, I have one. So something's up with his daughter. Either she doesn't want to talk with him, or something's up with her. That's her. He points at a picture on the wall of a very serious little girl with dark eyes. Yep, that's definitely Robert's daughter. Oh, why is my daughter the oldest out of everyone's children? Seriously. How old is she? Okay, good. I mean, Robert kind of looks a little bit older based on his hair, but you never know. Okay. So that was an older photo. Okay. I was about to say, 25, 26, not too sure. Does she live around here? No. Val lives back home in Brooklyn. Works at some new media online magazine thing. Makes buckets though. That's good. Suddenly seems really serious. Probably should impress him about it. You like Santana? You like Santana? I like some of the Santana that I've heard. So, yes. I actually know this one. Great. Or puts on Santana, then takes a seat on the couch next to me. He suddenly downs his drink in one gulp. Hey. Are we legally allowed to play this on YouTube? Are you alright?
Hi.
I'm okay. Okay, dude. That sounds like a horny voice. Robert leans in and kisses me. Oh shit, it is! It is a horny voice! The taste of whiskey burning my lips. I'm surprised at first, but slowly relax into his arms. He pulls away slightly, his lips barely brushing against my mouth. I am now. Oh, I am now. You make it sound sexy. I can't say anything, at best managing a sigh. Robert leans in again, kissing me harder. He pulls my bottom lip between his teeth and bites lightly, sliding a hand under my shirt. My heart pounds in my chest as he lies us both down on the couch. He kisses a trail down my neck, his teeth grazing my skin. I just... wait. It's not that. Robert bites down and I have to stifle a moan. Stop. Stop. Robert stiffens up and pulls away. No biting? No biting? No biting? I can't speak. No, I'm more than okay with that. I mean, you should see what Alex and I did back... Never mind. Something's up. There goes the music. Yep. Robert runs a hand through his hair and looks away. I'm fine. I've just been kind of stressed out. Tired. Not a big deal. This is the guy you push it. Listen, I want this as badly as you do, but I know something's wrong. I need to make sure that you're okay. Robert stares at the ground. You don't know me that well, Dark. I'm not a good person. Mama, I killed a man. He takes a deep breath. He better not have killed someone. We're not going to deal with this shit. I spent my whole life only taking and taking and taking. So you were a CEO of some Fortune 500 company. Gotcha. And now here I am, an old broken man sitting on top of a pile of everything I've ever taken. Alone. Actually, he's probably a music director. Or a movie director, or both. But I want to know you. You don't have to keep hiding behind fake stories and acting like you don't have feelings. It's... He sighs heavily. It's Val. That's it! Okay. She's visiting tomorrow. She wants to patch things up. Are you I'm sorry, but is this a bit? No. When was the last time you saw her? 3, 4, I think. Holy shit. Holy shit. Months? No, when she was 3 or 4 years old. Years. Or months. Okay, I guess years ago. Okay, 3 or 4 years ago. Okay, that's still... Yeah, I sit up straight. Jesus, Robert, what happened between you two? I don't want to talk about it. Robert and I sit in silence, neither of us wanting to look at each other, both of us unsure of what to do next. It is at this moment that we do a quick save so I can delete files. Yes, folks, I'm doing... Oh, fuck! I knew I was going to do it! I'm glad I saved, because I knew that's what's going to happen. I knew I was going to fucking do that shit. I knew as hell that I was going to... fucking do that. I knew it. I knew it. Because I suck. I feel like this is one of the longer dates. Because we've been on 3 different sections. Fine. Things were already bad between us. I cared about her. I always did. Things just got in the way. And before I knew it, she was leaving for college, wanting nothing to do with me. Marilyn and I moved out here to settle down. We thought it would help to get away from all the distractions, all the money, the drinking. But temptation gets to you. I tried to be better, but I just couldn't. And then the accident. Oh, changed everything. I think every day about how she must have died hating me. I never became the better man that she wanted me to be. The one she always saw in me. She was the last thread Val and I had connecting us together. I didn't know that when I lost my wife, I was going to lose my daughter too. Oh, Robert. I spent so much time chasing after things I thought were going to make me happy that I ruined my only real chance at happiness. Now my wife is dead and my daughter hates me. And then I convinced myself that this, he gestures vaguely in my direction, was going to make me happy. Why do I even try anymore? I'm so sorry. I know how hard it is to... Oh boy, don't do that. You know he doesn't like this. No, you don't. How could you possibly know how this feels? You did everything right. Your daughter loves you. You're a good person. I was a terrible husband and I'm an even worse father. Oh, don't go saying that if I'm around Brian. Hey, you have a great lawn right now. Was that what you think? I had to have a good witty thing on that banter. I was a terrible husband. I'm an even worse father. And I'm an even worse father. Blah. I have no idea why she's even bothering to contact me now. I know I'm just going to fuck it up like I always do. I'm broken. I shouldn't even go. You know, it's probably because she's engaged. And she wants you to she either wants your blessing or she wants you to get to know her fiancé. And she wants to patch things up so you'll be in her life again. That's probably why. I hope it's not because she has like cancer or some bullshit. Something, not bullshit. I say bullshit, but something like that dramatic. I was thinking drama and I say tra. Okay, anyway. Robert puts his head in his hands. Don't tell him what he... No, we don't tell him what he wants to. We tell him what he needs to hear. Nothing is going to change until you do. Robert pauses. He looks at me. Regret that I wish I could take back or do over. And it hurts so much that to know that I can't. But what I can do, and what you have the privilege of doing tomorrow morning, is to wake up and try to be a better person than you were the day before. Things aren't going to fix themselves tomorrow, or the next day, and patching things up with Val isn't going to solve all of your problems either. See? Either. But nothing is going to change if you don't. And you can't love anyone else until you stop hating yourself. I don't believe in that sentence. It will make things better, but I don't believe in that sentence. And, well, technically that's not a sentence. But you know what I mean. But that's based on this Dark and his things. And, well, he says this, but look what he is relationship-wise. Meaning never. I don't mean I'm like in some horrible relationship or something, or I fucked up something. I mean, never nothing of that has ever happened, is what I mean. Anywho, and you're right. I don't know you that well, but you have the same capacity for good that we all have. And I know you can find it. That's to do it. Find it. But I was giving you a chance. Don't waste it. But, Robert, listen to me. It's gonna be okay. But I lean over and embrace Robert, pulling him in as tight as I can. He buries his head into my shoulder, hugging me back. It's gonna be okay. Just like what Alex said to me in that car accident. I place a hand on the back of his head and stroke his hair. He shudders, then sobs, and I realize that he's crying. Thank you. We stay there for a while, holding each other. Both eventually drift off to sleep. Wait, just there? By quality, not quantity. Except you didn't do that for the ice cream. Real talk.
That was really special.
Damn it, it wasn't an S. And what's with this gun safety bullshit? I wonder if I could have done the Austin 316 and would have been fine. Press X. Oh, X. I pushed triangle. For a moment I was thinking on the Nintendo Switch. But yeah, I forgot. There's an X cross on the PlayStation. Let's see if I'm going to get a good thing with him. What? No.
Oh.
We're going to meet Val? Oh my gosh, I want to see Val. Oh, what? Listen, kid. I didn't read the other thing, but that's fine. Listen, kid. You're gonna need some real-life skills out there if you're gonna make it out on the streets. I'm going to college.
Hey.
Same thing. Look, I know you're not old enough to drink. In the USA. Right. Right. And I know you're smart enough not to drink until you're of legal age. Uh-huh.
Oh.
But hypothetically, if you were to drink, it'd behoove you to drink a glass of water between rounds. Got it.
Oh.
Hypothetically.
Hey.
And if you wake up with a headache, all you gotta do is take a jar of pickles and drink the pickle juice. You're gonna be fine. God. Is that a real thing? Is that really a real thing? Dear Lord. What's going on here?
Come on.
Girl talk. He turns back to Amanda. Now, let me tell you about how to deal with a bad roommate. First thing to know, you get straight A's if they die during the semester. Oh, dear Lord. I don't know if that's a real thing at most universities, but there is that movie Dead Man on Campus, and I actually saw that. It's so weird and stupid. Oh, 90s movies of stupidity. Mary! Relax, it's a myth.
Hey.
Supposedly. God. Against my better judgment, I leave them be. That's Val! OMG! She's hot. Not as hot as Robert. No, okay. No. Okay. I don't think I recognize that girl by the snack bar table, and she's not a girl. I should go say hello. Hi, I don't think we've met. Interesting. Unless she's making this up and she's like her father. Oh, we've met. Years ago. and I'm here for my revenge. Okay, she's like her father. Dear Lord. You're Robert's kid, aren't you? Spot on. I guess that makes you dark, huh? Yeah, it's nice to meet you. I'm glad Robert brought you along. He promised there would be free food, so that's kind of hard to pass up. And look, I don't know you, but can I get real with you for a sec? My old man's a real closed book, you know? Me and him, we got a long way. Wow, I can't talk. We got a long way to go. You don't erase decades of neglect in a week, but you sure can get tired of staying angry about it. That kind of bitterness, it poisons you, I think. I'm too young for that. Yes, you are, ma'am, if you're 25 or 26 years old. Anyway, lately he's been better. A lot better. And between him shaving for once and how much he talks about you, I get the feeling you have something to do with it. So, thanks. Robert means a lot to me. Yeah, let's say that to his daughter. I'm glad he's getting better. Just keep an eye on him while I'm not around, okay? Or else. What? I'm kidding. Or am I? I know, exactly. Just like Robert. I love it. I don't know why I'm like this. Because of Robert, that's why. I think it runs in the family. Amanda trots up to the conversation. Hey, I love your necklace. It is pretty cool. And your hair. It is pretty cool. And just, geez, your whole vibe is cool. Thanks. I like your jacket. My girlfriend collects pins too. Oh my gosh! Yes! Oh, this is my daughter Amanda. Amanda, this is Robert's daughter Val. Val. Nice meeting you. I heard you're a photographer. Aspiring photographer? I'm going to school for it. You take pictures? Yes. Yes? Then you're a photographer. Welcome to the biz. Oh, so she's a photographer for the... Okay. Val hands Amanda a business card. If you're ever looking for an internship, shoot me an email. Oh, she's so cool. Anyway, I need to go make friends with that woman over there who's dual-wielding wine glasses. Catch you later. Oh, dear Lord, Mary. Oh, yeah, because... friends with Robert. Val walks away. She's so cool. She gave me her business card. She touched my hand. I love it. Congrats. You just networked for the first time. I'm a regular business lady now. Quarterly projections, stock market, synergy. While you're making a fortune as a businesswoman, I gotta keep this party going. Catch you around, Pops. Dark, yeah, we're gonna skip this. Yeah, I don't care. I love you, Craig, but not right now. You suck. Hugo, you're awesome. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Matt, you're cool. Oh, you're also cool. Damien, I was like, if we're gonna forget, is Lucian, not Lucifer. Dear Lord. Amanda wanders over and sits next to me. Kill the party. Oh, yeah, it's the same thing. I take a seat next to Robert as the last guests make their way out of the party. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. So, I had a chance to talk to Val.
Hi.
She physically threatened you. Yeah. That's my girl. She said you've been doing better. Trying to work on the vices. Also showered today. We sing songs for a moment. You know, every day for me is a battle against my own self-destructive habits. You caught right at the end, but that's great. Hello, MB. But lately, it's gotten a little easier. I wish I could sound more like Solid Snake for him. I suck at it. Colonel. No. Which is bad because I've never played any of the... Oh no, that's not true. I played a demo for the very first... Oh, not the very first, it'd be the second, because the very first was a Nintendo game, I believe. But Metal Gear Solid, I remember I played the demo of that and then I died because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Because I can't play action Well, action games? Yeah, action games. And then years later when I was in grad school, I watched a long play of it. And I was like, dear Lord, straight men played this game? It's a freaking love story. It's a soap opera. Dear Lord. I know, yeah. Back when we actually got free demo games and magazines that you pay a lot of, or possibly in the mail sometimes. I think there used to be demos in the mail. The only times you get demos are from like the PlayStation magazine from the UK that, you know, is in the USA, which is hilarious. At least the last time when I was in the US, so yeah. Good times indeed. Freaking beat the Tomb Raider one so often I was able to beat most of the first stage and get all the secrets in Tomb Raider 2, I mean, mind you. Thanks for talking some sense into me. It's hard to get things through my thick skull sometimes, but what you said that night has actually helped. Yeah, and I didn't just bang you every night because, like, on the first night you can fuck up your story. Dear Lord, I'm glad. I like you, Dark. I like you a lot. Finally bang. Haven't felt this way about someone in a long time. EGM 2. I don't know why they did a second one. I didn't ever really know the reason. I've never had new type. I had Game Informer because I got the subscription because of Funko Land. Wasn't that part of Game Informer? And now it's part of whatever stupid BS crap. But yeah, new type. I never heard of that one. Oh, first 3 episodes to anime. Ugh, man, see, where I was in the USA, it was difficult as I mean, you're in the Midwest, so I don't know how you did it, but like, freaking Nebraska, like, the only time I saw anime was like my dad had the Right Stuff like catalog, and seeing at like whatever movie DVD store in the mall, which I forget the name of it. I think we talked about it on Morik Dies' stream, that charging overpriced arm and a leg for anime. That's the only time I saw it. I never had the money to buy it because I was like, you know, middle school, high school, elementary through high school, and there's no way, even with a part-time job. But yeah, never really got it. I wanted to get into anime, I really did, but I didn't know where to buy it or have the money for it, which pissed me off so much. Thank goodness for a little bit for Cartoon Network, even though it's not the best. You know, I guess I could have rented stuff from Blockbuster. They probably would have some of the stuff, but oh well. Cool. Haven't felt this way about someone in a long time. Not since Maryland, not since the accident. I lean in and kiss him for a moment before he pulls away. I took the initiative, not him. Mwahaha. Okay. He takes my hand in his. You're special to me. But have some stuff I need to work on. Emotionally. Before I can get into anything romantic with you. God damn it! You deserve better than who I am right now. You better hurry up, Robert. I need to be on my own for a bit. Figure some things out. Is it because I didn't get an S on our third date? Damn it! I didn't get any S pluses either. Is that why I got SSA? Technically, statistically, SSA equals an S. That's how math works, Robert. Of course. Oh, that's me, not Robert. Of course. I think what you need right now is a friend. And I'm very happy to be that for you. No! No friend zone! No fucking friend zone! I better get his hot pick at the end, like all the others. Thank you. That means a lot to me. God damn it. If you're ever ready for more than that, you know where to find me. Next door, because I'm your neighbor. Well, technically I banged him on the first night that I played this game and then banged him afterwards, and that's why I never could do his date route, or see his daughter who showed up at my daughter's graduation party here, who looks like awesome as a daughter of Robert and acts exactly like him, which is hilarious. Let's hunt ghosts sometime. I would love that. Put my head on his shoulder and we watch the sun slowly dip down below, slowly dip below the horizon together at my killer cherry tree in my backyard. God damn it, I would love to have a cherry tree like that. With some bamboo, mind you. He has a freaking nice pond. What the fuck? I'm never gonna own a house. I live in an apartment in a men's dormitory. In a foreign country. Okay, skip. I want to see if I get my last card or picture, my hot pick, my daddy pick, mind you. Dream, daddy. I actually changed. I know, yeah. Which is awesome that you do. I mean, well. Where do you live now again? Don't you live please tell me aren't you in Texas or some BS? No, you're not in Texas. You're not that in that crappy state. You're in Oklahoma. No. Where do you live? Was it Oklahoma? There's only so many states in the Midwest. It is Oklahoma City. Okay. That's a Republican state, isn't it? No. The reason why I would never want to own a house, I would have to own a townhome. I think I've talked about this. I can't do yard work. I don't want to shovel snow. Fuck that. Freaking fine. HRA or whatever. Or what is it called? Home Association. HA fees? Whatever. Yeah. Okay, that's his daddy pick. Okay. I approve. He doesn't, I mean, he's showing cleavage, quote unquote, but he doesn't have a shirt off like almost all the other guys. Leave snow alone. Now unless someone complains, I mean, even with a regular house, people complain about your yard, I assume. I don't know. But yeah, I could not deal with that crap. That's why, well, and then there's other stuff too, but I'm like, that's the major thing. Okay. So let's look at all these photos I have of everyone. So I finally got everyone. Yeah, exactly. So it's annoying because I feel like there's a hidden picture. Because why is there another picture right here? Ah, yeah. So we have Brian. Again, shirtless. We have... God damn it, I forgot his name. Oh, I forgot his name. Joseph, duh. Joseph and Mary. His wife is Mary. Shirtless. And not looking like him. I know, I wonder if it's maybe his daughter. That would be kind of weird. Mary. Now, I don't know who it is. Yeah, it bothers me. Or some group picture or something, maybe. I don't know. We have, oh gosh, Ernest Hemingway is his son. Why am I blanking out all the dads' names? This is so bad. The background music singing and the BGM isn't helping me. Okay, I have to do something so I can remember everyone's names. It's pissing me off. Then I'll go back to the title screen to continue.
You've got dads.
Hugo, gosh dog it. Dang nabbit, it's another literary character and I just couldn't remember. Okay. Go to title. Why do you have to have pink and green? Either have clear or green. Or clear as in the gray color. That would help me. Okay. Alright, so Hugo, again, for whatever reason, we have him, well, he's not shirtless, but he's showing his chest. We have Sexy Craig. I mean, I guess he has cleavage going well. We go, so he's one of the two. I mean, I like Hugo, and I like Matt, again also, Matt. I like his killer tattoos. thinking of that horrible fighting game that's based off of Mortal Kombat. Oh, was it like to see my tattoo or can't see my tattoo? I forget. Was it Tattoo Fighters or I forget the name of that. But again, basically shirtless. I mean, shirt exposed. Damien, not shirt exposed, which is good, but flirtatious. And then we have Robert, which also isn't like, it's funny, like a lot of them don't really look like their characters, as you see on the back there. But yeah, so the three characters I like the most, as we talk about daddies, Craig, Damien, and Robert. I said it. No turning back. And I binged Robert in the first run, and that's why he didn't get his picture with everyone else at the end. And yeah, I don't know what this fifth picture or section, or wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on. No, I can't do math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the 8th spot. I hate math. Yes. Yeah, something like that. That's the fighting game. I watched a long play of it, you know, from Word of Long Plays, or Amiga Long Plays, well, they changed it after. I think they played it. I'm pretty sure they did. Excuse me. But yeah, if I go ahead and if I go into my trophies, the racing trophy I got was I allowed Amanda to say censored. I gave Amanda permission to swear, my daughter. So there's some stuff that you're supposed to do. It says 50% of the trophies. So I'm missing catch of the day, earn a matching fishing score of 2,000. We're not doing that. Fuck that. Earn 18 holes and ones at a pirate mini golf. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. Mini game. Sorry, it really bothered me. World's okayest dad. Get a bad ending, bad Amanda ending. I don't want to do the bad ending with Amanda. Save Ferris. Fall to your death. Fall to your death, all due to the folly of pride. I guess that's with Brian, because he does a dad thing with Brian, and I hate my character for that. Oh, save Ferris. Oh, save Facebook. Oh, so you get like a bad ending with Brian at the Ferris wheel, I guess, because that's the end of his thing. Cannonball, jump off the waterfall too many times and bleed out. So you do something bad when you're on your last date with Craig, because you get to do cannonballs or whatever. I got the bad dad. Slept with Robert on the first night. That was my first trophy. Bad dark. Okay. Panic at the disco. Attempt unrehearsed backflip. It does not go well. That's at the second date with Joseph, and I didn't do it because I didn't want to get a bad ending with Joseph, even though he keeps you on like a boy toy, even though he patches up his relationship with Mary, because, you know, he's technically gay, but, you know, youth minister and all that other bullshit. But yeah, so I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then all the dads, which is earn every dream daddy trophy. Go back, get back in the game. Okay, but yeah, I know, why do bad endings exist? Exactly, that's bullshit. I mean, and why do trophies and achievements and whatever other things in Steam or GOG Galaxy, which I hate, or GOG Galaxy, by the way. I only have it because I refuse to get Steam to play games with a colleague of mine, a friend of mine here in Korea, who's a colleague, I mean. So we use GOG Galaxy, and I hate seeing the pop-ups. But yeah, especially when it's a visual novel. I mean, I don't like going for bad endings. Like, well, any game, to be quite honest. Yeah, I mean, I guess once you do the good things, then you'll do it. Like, what is it? The first Fire Emblem game, remake, Fire Emblem Dragon Reborn or whatever, that was for Nintendo DS, which by the way, I didn't know that the remake for the original, I need to turn this music down. The original for Fire Emblem remake on Nintendo Switch, I did not know that that was a limited release, and so I didn't buy it at the time, and then I showed up and I'm pissed off by that. And I'm like kind of watching HC Bailey's playthrough of it, and I'm like trying not to, but I'm getting annoyed that I didn't buy it. Anyway, with the Fire Emblem for DS for that like remake of it, in order to get, after I beat the game and got all the good stuff, good endings, I was kind of doing some of the bad endings. In order to get the Gaiden chapters, you have to kill off your people. And you know, in Fire Emblem, at least the true Fire Emblems, or at least wise, not the, excuse me, more recent bullshit where, oh, we don't want to have permadeath. We don't want to make you restart. What the fuck? That's the whole point of Fire Emblem. But, or you continue with dead people. But yeah, I literally felt bad killing off my members just to get the other characters in the Gaiden chapters. It was hilarious. It was after you killed off a few people, you get used to it. Much like if you actually killed people in real life, you get used to it. I joke, but you know, maybe. I'm sure that's what a psycho or serial killer or sociopath, there you go, psychopath or sociopath would say. One of them. Yeah, I mean, it's not permadeath. If it's permadeath, you wouldn't be allowed to reset. That's the thing. But you can in most games of that. But yeah, I don't like games where there's only one save. And I mean, that's much of like, you know, what was it? Until Dawn or Heavy Rain or any of those types of games. They're the ones that have like, it's perma, whatever you do. And that bothers me. Because then you literally do have to replay the whole story. And I get it for replayability effect, but when you have wonky controls, or with Until Dawn, you don't have an instruction manual, and after a few weeks or months you forget, you go back to the game and you forget how to play and you kill off one of the characters by accident because you couldn't shoot the damn enemy. Stupid Wendigo. I will give a hint that might be a Halloween game. I don't know. I hate playing scary games at night. And as much as that's not like a true scary game, it's a fucking scary game. Anywho. Yeah. When my sister first visited me, I played that again to show her, and I got one of the characters killed. And I'm like, I was trying to go for a deathless run. Yeah, it bothered me. It was one of the characters I liked. It wasn't one of the annoying characters. But yeah. No, it's... yeah. But yeah, so this game is finally done. I mean, there's some of those other things and bad endings, but fuck that, I'm not doing that shit. I'm tired and happy that it's over. This game's over, that's why I'm cursing more. It's because I'm tired. I curse more when I'm tired or emotional. Exactly, yeah, that's true. Gosh, I love tactic games. Don't care what, what's his name? Who apparently played tactics games when he was younger, but he doesn't care anymore. What's the YouTuber? Twitch dude. Zeta. Zeta plays. Zeta, yeah. Yeah, that's what really bothered me when I first was doing it, though, on that Fire Emblem game. You know, I've not played any of the Metal Slug series, or I didn't even know that they had a tactics. I just played some of the characters. No, I'm sorry, that wasn't Metal Slug. They aren't the characters in King of Fighters. That's a different group, right? That's not Metal Slug. That's Ikari Warriors. Sorry. Oh, really? What is that on? Is that on Steam, PlayStation 4, 5, Switch. What other systems are there? Oh, the Xbox whatever. Okay, I don't have any Xbox. That's Microsoft. I'm a hypocrite. I will play an Xbox whatever system of someone else's, but I will never own one. And if my future son, daughters, whatever, wonder why Microsoft is still making video game systems, that will be the reason. You can buy it, or I'll buy it for you, but I'm not going to actually own one. And I'll play your system, but I'm not actually going to own it. Dad, you're a hypocrite. Of course I am. I never said I wasn't. It's so funny that they make, because like, isn't the Xbox like a minor version of a computer? So it's like, it's so strange to me that they have a video game system when they are like a computer conglomerate. It really fascinates me for that. It's like if Apple decided to make their own video game system. I don't know if I would buy that. Probably wouldn't. I wonder if their internet on there is actually better than like any of the internets on like a PlayStation system ever. Oh, really? I always was annoyed when certain companies, this is change the topic again, but I was annoyed when certain companies decided to start putting console games on computer systems. That's one reason why I don't like, well, that's not the main reason why I don't care for Steam. Steam, you don't actually own your games. That's why I refuse to get a Steam account. Gotcha. GOG, you at least, the originality behind that is good old games. I liked that. The reason why I do stuff with them is because you own the game, and a lot of those games I didn't have when I was growing up because my family was mostly with Mac computers, and if you wanted to play some of the computer games that were out on Mac, you had to pay an arm and a leg. I paid so much money for Civilization 3, it's not even funny. And that's not with any of the expansions. Xbox buys companies and disbands them so no one can use... Oh my gosh! That's fucked up, and then you never get sequels. Yeah. That's effed up. I did not know that. Hence why I don't care for Microsoft. Then again, I use certain things that Microsoft took over. Like when Skype was actually good, when it was Swedish. Give money to companies and then fuck them over. Like what Google does. YouTube, Blogger. Yeah, indeed. Create a live journal again. Oh, LJ. How I kind of not really miss you. Yeah, it is. It really is a bad practice. It's ridiculous. Yeah. So are you at work right now, NB? Actually, what mini games are on here? Do I have that Whittle game? Ah, wrong button. I have to do something related to this game, don't I? Is the Whittle game? Yeah, fuck that mini golf game. I wonder. Oh, cool. Gotcha. Is the Whittle game? Oh, the Whittle game is on here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ridiculous mini games. I wonder if I can get 2,000 points on the fish game. If I do that right now, can I get that trophy? I won't do it. I'm joking. But let's see if I remember where these games come from. The top two are with Brian's route. Stupid golf. Stupid putt-putt. F putt-putt. The skee ball. I don't like putt. I'll be real. I can't. Well, this one is really annoying because what happens is that you don't get to control the thing. I think it moves. Your aim, it's like, it's an automatic move left to right dial, I think. I don't think you actually move your angle. And so that's why it's annoying. The skee ball. Whose game was skee ball? I want to. Oh, it's Craig because it was at the pizza place. The Thirsty Pizza or whatever the name was, which is a weird name. The stone statue was when you broke Damien's statue in his garden and you had to fix it. This one on the left was with Joseph in his ship, his yacht. And he's supposed to put things together to get his receiver or whatever, transponder, whatever the thing, the radio working again. The one on the right with the keyboard was with Matt at the music venue or music night at his coffee shop. The one below that is when you lose Matt at a concert and you have to find him. That's a weird one. With either YouTube-friendly music or the actual music if you played it off. I have, of course, I turned on the YouTube-friendly one, so not that I'm gaining money off of this stuff, mind you. Please. This is for fun. Hence why I'm not rated, with 15 million views. The penguins was with Hugo and his stupid student. I want to free the penguins. I'm like, no, honey, no. The widow one was the one in the last date with, second to last date with Robert. Yeah. And then this fucking one, the bottom right one, almost, it's the worst one. The putt-putt one is close, but this is the worst one because you literally have to mash the X or the circle button. This is the one that is when you're doing like a simulated jog with Craig, and it's like, fuck you. I'm like literally hurting myself. And I'm not really working out. If anything, I'm working out to get a carpal tunnel syndrome. Seriously. Okay, but yeah. All right. Let's see. Hopefully this week I'll actually play more. I know, like, last week or the week and a half I haven't been playing. I mentioned this earlier, but you weren't here, MB. I wasn't playing or recording because, gamer exercise, exactly. I wasn't playing earlier because I wasn't feeling the greatest. I was kind of down. Monday, no. Well, no, like ever since I came back from my mini vacation earlier or late last month, my back has been hurting, lower back. And it's a combination due to weather, bed, stress about work coming up, stress about other small things. And so that sucked. Also, I thought I was going to get my insoles redone, but I didn't. So I still have my crappy insoles and my shoes are kind of crap, and I've got like I guess corn or whatever callus on one of my toenails, and it's kind of sucky. But like I had a bad thing at the insole place where the person wanted me to promise her that I will lose 5 kilograms in 3 months. I'm like, 5 kilos in 3 months. I'm like, yeah, I can't promise that when there's COVID-19, it's hot out, and my body's aching, and I just am not feeling up to exercising like that. And I was going to try to do that with my exercise machine, but then it wasn't working for the longest time, and I just can't take it in to fix the wheel because I don't have a vehicle. And even though I've been in Korea for over 10 years, 11, I don't remember now. But I did buy a new exercise machine, and that's coming hopefully Thursday. I just got to get rid of my old one. So hopefully I can at least help with that. Because doing Walk Away the Pounds with Leslie Sansone gets bored fast. And the whole point of why I can't do my fitness boxing game is because, or fitness boxing 2, rhythm and exercise, is because I hurt myself doing that every day. For over, like I did that every day for like, how many days was it? I don't remember, but it was like a few months that I was doing it. I was liking it, but like, I was hurting myself apparently, which kind of sucks. But yeah, that's why I wasn't playing last week. But hopefully I'll play some more Ni no Kuni. And I think the last time I did, I said I was going to do some level grinding and hopefully get to the spot where I ended in the game on the recording. I haven't been doing that, just to let you know. Because if I'm not playing, I'm not going to play it normally. And, oh yeah, and then my off-stream recording LPs, yeah, that's not going to happen. I try, but it's summertime. And I've got 2 computers in my bedroom, a PC and my iMac with, I think, High Sierra on it. Because I don't want to get a new iMac, because first, it's expensive. Second, I like my CD drive. Optical drive, mind you. That's what yeah, it just is hot. It's unsexy. Unsexy, hot, dark. You know, he's not a dream daddy. He's not even a daddy at all. Actually, never mind. A real daddy. But yeah, hopefully I'll play more Ni no Kuni. But I don't plan on doing any more Sunday streams or any other weekend streams until October again. Because I was doing the Sunday streams because of October, and then it was changing into other things. But yeah, this will be it. Hopefully I will do 2 weeks still. Yep, that's why I paused there talking about daddy, because I was thinking father, and then I was like, wait, that also means something else. I should know this, but I'm so sure. Nope. Yeah. But besides, I don't have the money for that anyway. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. It is 10:20 my time. But yeah, so no more Sunday streams. Huzzah for me. And no more visual novels for a while. Huzzah for my voice. But yeah, I'm trying to prolong the time because you are here in the channel. Oh, PM. Oh, it's PM. Yeah, not AM. Yeah, PM for me. Yeah, because I'm what, 14-hour difference right now compared to Midwest Standard Time, USA. I think that's what my dad said when I wished him a happy birthday on my 12th, his 11th in August. But yeah, 14-hour difference, I think. Yep. But I was trying to prolong this stream because you're here, because yay. And oh, I should tell you, MB, I should have actually read more today, but I was putzing around on my computer at the coffee shop, looking at buying clothes that I wasn't actually going to buy, especially when some of those websites didn't ship internationally. Apparently King Size changed their shipping policies, or in buying policies, so I can actually buy from them, except I can't actually buy good pants because it's overpriced as F. 8:21 a.m. Oh my goodness, you're up at 8:20. Well, I mean, I get up at 8. I have to. The light shines in. Like, I can go to bed. I try to go to bed around like 11:30ish, but even if it's past midnight, I wake up anywhere between 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. And that doesn't count if I wake up during the night. And mind you, I do have a sleep machine. Okay, yeah, what I was going to say is, yeah, is about your writing. I know I'm going off topic in multiple ways as I do. I should be reading more of it, but I have bookmarked on my computer, my laptop, your page on that website, so I will be able to go back to it when I do remember to read. 320 pages. Wow. That is a short... Actually, well, no, that's not a short story. A short story is what you read in school. Yeah, that's getting up there. That's cool. That is so cool. I mean, I really wish I actually write my story that I have in my... The good one. I say the good one. The one that I've been working so much on. I just haven't started. Because I'm afraid what will happen... I'm afraid of a lot of things about it. But I'm afraid that if I start writing it, I'll go to what happens in the past with my older stories where I just write, and then I stop, or I get some new ideas. But I'm worried I don't have enough of the backstory yet for everything. The entire thing is 920. Yay! Like an actual good fantasy novel that you buy. Yay! F those short fantasy novels. I finally finished. No, I'm on the last book of Robert Jordan's series. Well, the main series. Well, the last, 3 or 4 books that his editor and wife helped make with his notes. But I'm finally on the last one. The sort of... No, I forget the title. Is it Sort of Light? Dream of Light? Light to Remember? Or something? But yeah, I'm finally going to finish. That's the series that I've read since like middle school or high school. Took me forever. In grad school, found out Robert Jordan died in class, and I kind of made a big production of it because I was shocked. 4 volumes, if not 3. Okay. Do you ultimately plan to like try to publish it? Or like in like an actual book format, or is it just going to be like an online book publishing or online thing that on that website or some other ones? Yeah, I'm curious about what you're thinking. Cool. Make that money. I want to buy that book. You're doing both. Who's your cover artist? I'm not trying to enlist my artistic skills because I can't draw with shit. So I'm just curious. I was curious if you got one lined up or something. Who's gonna make your map? Or are you good at drawing? Are you good with map making? If I were to show you I took a picture of one of them. If I were to show you the map that I made, oh, you don't have one yet? Okay. If I show you the map that I made of like my world, it looks like shit. It looks like crap. And it's sad because I have to also make an underworld type area. I have to make an underwater section. Dear Lord. Yeah. I've been actually watching, what is it? The 2016-2017, the first campaign of Critical Role's D&D playing on YouTube. And just the amount of people, the artistic talent people have in the world. I'm just like, man, people are amazing. I mean, I used to be good at cello and then university. And now I'm here, but yeah. Now I'm only good at some video games. No. I joke slightly. But yeah. But that's cool. Program that has artists to draw that. Oh, really? So not Tor. Man, my video is gonna be flagged. I'm slamming Tor. I've sang some songs. Well, not full songs in today. Who else did I slam? Who else did I talk smack about? I mentioned different vehicle companies that I don't really know shit about because it's vehicles. Okay, cool. Yeah, I would actually like to see, like, reading your descriptions. I mean, I could kind of picture it, but I'm like, I want to actually see it because it's one thing to imagine, but it's also a good thing to actually be able to see. Because it's also like when reading a character's name, if I don't know how to pronounce it properly, why'd you type Xbox? I'm really confused. Okay. But when I see names of characters in books, if I really can't pronounce the name easily, I will skip it. Like, I will see their name, I know who it is, but I clearly don't know actually how to pronounce their name. That's what happened in the Robert Jordan series. And then after the first time they're introduced, after that particular book, their name is never again in the back of the book because there's so many character names. And I'm like, well, keep them all as like a biography in the back so I can see the pronunciation of everything. I mean, that's why you have over 1,000 pages to your books, Robert Jordan. Not that I can't say that for him now because he's, you know, gone, but yeah. I would like to always have in backs of my book the phonetic pronunciations, or not maybe the phonetic, because that's really hard to understand, the internet, the IPA, but at least be able to pronounce it somehow correctly, because it's hard for me to see that. Yeah. That's also why I'm worried about writing, because I haven't really done a lot of like, because I'll say the only amount of creative writing I took was like a semester in undergrad. But like, I'm worried how I would do progression. I mean, my colleague, when we were sharing story stuff, writing tidbits, he said I had a good grasp on a lot of things of what I fleshed out. I mean, there's more stuff that need to be fleshed out. Okay, so yeah, that would be hard. I would either say Minkarosh or Minkarosh or Minkarosh or Minkarosh. I mean, depending on where you want to put the phonetic pronunciation, the stress. But yeah, I would either say Min or Mean. If I wasn't in Korea, it would be Min. But because I've been in Korea, I would say Mean. Okay. Or there's also Roche, now that I think about it, if you made that an O sound. And of course, if you made that Mean K-Roche or something, if you made the A an A and not an A. So yeah. And then, but that would be one of the names. So I'm like, yeah, I can kind of pronounce it. And then I'll hear it later in your, you know, your movie adaptation or video game adaptation where hopefully they got the pronunciation correctly because they talked with you and then like say, fuck it, we're going to go with whatever we want. And then I'd be like, oh, I said it wrong. Wait, which one? Oh. Wait, I don't know. I said like 4 different versions. So was that, okay, so was it Minkarosh or Minkarosh? So is it Roche? He said, oh. I don't know. Oh well. See you later. Oh, so Roche, so Minkarosh. Okay, so Minkarosh. Minkarosh. Rosh, Minkarosh. Okay, Rosh. So do a stress the O, so O is an O or O is an A? You gotta type that in IPA on your computer, yo. No, I'm kidding, I'm joking. Don't type it in IPA. Because I wouldn't know. But you teach English, Dark. I I taught pronunciation for one semester. In the book I used, they're like, we have the IPA, bro. We're also going to teach it subsequently later in the version that we have in our version of the books. It's like, fuck you. Don't show the students IPA when they don't need to know it. Oh, it's a no. So, min karosh. Min karosh. Unless you mean, oh, sorry, min karosh. I was saying mean because, again, I went into Korean. Yeah, is it mean or min? For anyone else who decides to watch this video later on YouTube, you can end at like 2 hours and what, 30 minutes? I thought I was watching Dream Daddy. Oh, as in mink. Okay, so mean, so. Oh, so mean as in, okay, so Korean, or well, Korean / whatever other, so E sound, so mean, so mean, so mean karosh, ming-si, ming-si, ha, critical role, okay, gotcha, okay, karosh. Watch me forget how to pronounce that later when I read your read more of your story later. As I repeated myself twice because I'm tired. Okay. What? Wait. Ming Karosh or Ming-si? I hope it's not Ming-si. Actually, no. No, you didn't. No, I haven't seen that. But gotcha. Okay, I should probably actually end this video. Same person. Okay, gotcha. Different names for the same person. Gotcha. Alright. You gotta end this video. I don't know actually how much of a delay the streams on PS4, PS5 do. I'm curious. But whatever, I'm not that curious. But yes, Dream Daddy, Dad Director's Cut, Dream Daddy Dad Dating Simulator is over. Sunday streams are over for now until Halloween, because you know it's Halloween or it's October. But yeah, yes, I am. I just need to. Write more, yes, but read more, yeah. No. I like it, you know, yeah, I like the characters. No. So no, I mean, you have really good writing, I like it. I mean, obviously, for anything, but I mean, no, I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry, I'm tired, but no, the writing's good, I like it. I feel like you have a good grasp on like getting I can't talk when it's past 10 p.m. I can't talk when it's past any time during the day because I'm just a pathetic, tired person. But no, I feel like you do have a good, the writing's good. The writing is good. That's what I'm trying to say. Because, you know, we've all read books where the story, at some point we've read a book where the story is bleh. And dear Lord, I read a book where that author knew how to describe things very well. But dear Lord, describing something like that, as in like you're almost like a Charles Dickens being Charles Dickian. I don't know if that's how you would say that, but probably not. And a gay book about a gay vampire is kind of weird, kind of annoying as a teenager. No, I can't English right. But yeah. Okay. But thank you for joining, MB. Thank you for anyone else who decides to watch this video. who didn't end at 2:30 or whenever the actual video ended. The tree. Yes. But this has been, shoot, what are my names? This has been DarkElf85 on YouTube. Correct, Madrio. Or HektontheMage's on PSN. And this has been Dream Daddy talking about other crap in writing with NB. JK01. But yes. Have a good rest of the day, night, or anywhere in between. Have a good morning, MB. Take it easy as much as you can. Stay safe out there, because fuck life, or don't fuck life, depending upon your preference. And goodbye. If I hit the right button. Now goodbye.